foundation of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the Assembly Hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For citizens, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even a stronger storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the strong and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Bhutan to Peaceville, from Canada to Bone Mines, from Sunny Bay to Sastown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. What is about to do that? We must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Buaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act, not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owners of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, the days will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrong, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, the wisdom is still needed. Stay with us And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in the quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. They believe we will uphold to them. The future is not behind us. The future is still ahead.
Well, let me say a pleasant good morning and a warm welcome to your program, Talk About It on Kings 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table and for you back in Radio Land, the time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comment, your suggestions and recommendations the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagree though, but we find a common ground and forge ahead as a people. Please give and get. My name is Israel. Well, we are here. Today's Monday, the 4th day of May, 2026. This is how I like to say welcome. Let's take a gist of our theme song. Come back, of course. We talk about our common denominator, the common Patrick money, Mama Liberia. Well, thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let me say a pleasant good morning to the peace-loving people of our dear country, Mama Liberia, across the 15th sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I greet all of you this morning with clarity and extension. Those of you across Montserrado County within the 17 electoral districts, I'd like to say good morning to all of you Maybe you're on your way to school, you're on your way to your job site, that your business area, or that special occasion. You might be on the keke, on the motorbike, on the private or commercial vehicle, and you are in tune to Kings 88.5. Let me say good morning to you. And let me say good morning to all of our folks, our wonderful people in class, those of you in the diaspora, those of you across the country, following us by way of the social media. I'd like to say good morning to all of you. What a great excitement. What a great time. After a couple of days and weeks, of course, with all of your prayers, all of the motivation and all of the inquiry, of course, we are now back. And I will say to you, maybe you might have some issue with the live, the audio. Technicians are working to make sure we have a crystal clear audio for those of you online. But I know you are part of it, and I would like to say good morning to all of you. Wonderful people. Let me say good morning to His Excellency Ambassador George Manenwea, former President of the Republic of Liberia, to our mother, Madam Claire Marie Decoty, how you doing this morning? And all of the great people. How are you? Those of you in class, I'd like to say good morning. Let me say good morning to all of you. Omilisi Flomo, Mohammed P. Zulu, welcome. You're there in Kawe, Gonja Town. Josh Johnson, you follow from Douala. I'd like to say welcome. Frederick Okoni Defo, watching from Baptist Seminary, Cotton Tree area. Etta Gay, how are you this morning? Nathan Page, you following from Kakata. He said, we are 2029. My own son, Honorable Waymont Lee Macritic. How are you this morning? Abu Arenas Kaba, you following from Boston, Marshall Howie. Elizabeth A. Thomas, you following from Saytown. Emmanuel T. Yolu, you watching from Chicken Soup Factory Gulf. Honorable Gertrude J.D. Williams, you watching from Johnsondale. Joseph S. Carey, you're watching from New York City, USA. Mother Rebecca K. Chida, thank you so kindly. God's Plan, you're watching from Dancing and Randall Street. Agatha Glasgow, our class preferred, you're watching from Tinkers Village, Ara where the common citizen children lived. Malu F. Ofana, thank you so much. You're following from 20th Street. William W. Wulu, the official spokesperson of the Liberian Civil Rights Movement. You're following from your Upper Kawe resident, Big Brother Emmanuel Bro. You're following from Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA. Jeremiah Kule. You're following from Mississippi Street, Sano County. Venicius Dion Bar. You're following from Colodede Paul Nuku Town. Macintosh Toshibo Samson. You're following from New Community Clinic across St. Paul's Bridge. Mark Burrow James. You're following from the USA. Talo Boe, you're following from Calfee Dupo Road. Patricia Levin Mars, you're following from Dixville. Jeniton X Sanwu Senior, you're following from Front Street, Rattown, Morovia. Simeon Greboga, Greatness Fokpa, you're following from Marshall Highway, Lower Magibi County. Sulaiman Fofana, you're following from London, UK. Linda Brown, how are you this morning? Usman Ansu, you following from Oro. Siliki Tuare, how are you? Arnold Taylor, you following from Michigan, USA. Felicia Dockmanson, you following from Bumpo Market, Orwell. Horst Krastok Vaskiv, aka Kramokra, you following from your Broadway resident. Buama Obento Piadi, you following closely. Jeremiah Kule, yes, of course, we will work on the sound. I know the audio, they'll work on the audio today. Trust me, it will be worked out. That's what I said from my intro. Victor Bobo. Victor, we in Painsville, around the ABC compound, right beyond the Forky Crown Church. Carino Tia, my wonderful brother there at D3 at Buta Radio 102.3 in Sino County. Thank you so much, Vinicius Gion Bar. How are you this morning? And all of you, Samuel Kofi Woods Jr., Moses Weah, you following from Kigali, Rwanda. Ellis Trawale, he said Weah 2029. Totman Sanwolo, you following from Dolostown, Magidi County. Shetom MG Foley, you following from Hotel Africa Road, resident Lower Magidi County. That's Lower Virginia. Ella M. Man, you following from 26th Street Sinker. Emmanuel Allison, you following from Maryland. Seku Fanta Kamara, you following from Tapeta. Asatu M. Miller, you following from Soul Clinic Community. Prince Tapling, you following from Morobio. Michelle Glacomo, you following from Turin, Italy. Samuel T. Colley STK, you following from Konola, Magidi County. Ruben Matale, you following from Johnsonville. Governor Wallow, you following from Zambia. Mamadou G. Sendimani, you following from Capital Bypass. Paulo George, you following from Portland, Oregon, USA. J. Augustine Kume, you following from Buchanan City. Louis Logan, oh yes, you following from Kauye, Kansas City, River G County. Joseph T. Macaulay, you following from Clay Ashland. Victor Dover, okay. Joseph Hammond, how are you this morning? And the rest of the folks, Henry, Melvin Page, I'd like to greet all my people. Hans Bagzi, Chie, you find from Dupo Road. Towon Furniture LRB, you find from Battery Factory. James Lamin, you find from Jemokan Bokon Sano County. Okay, let me scroll down and see all those in the class. And all of you, man, I'd like to say good morning to all of you. What a great time. What a great time to be here this morning. Christopher Sharp, welcome, my brother. Welcome. Okay, so I'd like to say good morning to all of you. Those of you following us online, trust me, the audio is going to be welcome today. So you will have us crystal clear. Now, you're getting us, but you want that balance. And I was just honest to have said it from my intro. And so I'd like to say welcome. I want to thank you for your prayers. I want to thank you for all that you continue to do, all of the support. And we all are happy that King's FM cannot be on the airwaves. It's the doings of the Lord. It's God's doing. And so we must give him all of the glory. And so we say, to God be all the glory for great things he has done. And greater things he said he will do, he has started doing it already. Yesterday was a very fantastic occasion. And, we want to thank God for grace. We had a wonderful time. Yesterday was the official dedication of King's FM, the rebrand King's FM, our new facility. To God be the glory, like I said. And we want to thank the former president, Ambassador Weah. We want to thank him and his team for the support, the encouragement. Everybody's happy about what has happened yesterday. Thank you so kindly, Mr. President. Thank you. Thanks to all of you that turned up. Senator Magay, the chairman of the CDC Construction, former speaker, Senator Fonati Kofa, Honorable Safoko, the rest of the folks. Sorry. So we also want to say a very big thank you to all of the team, Honorable Collins, the lawmaker, he and his darling wife, the former public work minister. We want to thank all of you that turned up. Velasco, the rest of the folks. We want to thank you. And I also want to thank my boss, Anthony Abraham Gosden William. I want to thank God for him. Such a wonderful, not just a boss, but a brother, a friend, a motivator, the one that inspired every one of us. I want to thank you for your restless and tireless effort in making sure that we are here. I know it was a collective bargaining, but you as a leader took the lead to make sure that we are here. And so I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all of the support. I want to thank you for the pat on the back. I want to thank you for the respect. I want to thank you for the unity. And I want to thank all of the staff of King's FM. All of you, you did a remarkable well yesterday. I'm proud of you. I love you. You know, the love and unity in our midst cannot be overemphasized. And that is why God is keeping us. No matter, we all continue to be committed, dedicated, and faithful to what we do. To our supporters, to our friends, our followers, in Liberia and outside. Those of you that came yesterday, pay your way, came from far distance. We want to thank you. We want to appreciate you. Why you did yesterday was not because you wanted to do it, but because you love Liberia. You love King's FM. You love what we do. And so we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. You know, we were so proud. Maybe we come in the studio, you just couldn't imagine the joy. It was overwhelming. Thank you. Thank you. All we can say, those of you in the diaspora, thank you. All of the support, thank you. We're happy to be here. And we are here forever. We're not going anywhere. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm happy. You know, today is orientation day. You know, when you just enter class on a Monday like this, in my mind, I see this as an orientation section. It is a section of reflection. So I see it as a class of reflection. But you know, former President Weah is always, he will create something that will draw the attention of the Unity Party folks. Something that will draw the attention of the Unity Party folks. And you know, the Unity Party, the guys are lazy people. They are lazy when it comes to intellectualism, when it comes to one intellectualizing themselves, talking about the issues. Unity Party folks are very lazy. All they do, they insult. All they do, they curse people. All they do, they denigrate people. They insult people. They don't engage. They do not engage the issues. We came yesterday to the program. Look, when I hear many of you, the Unity Party folks, are talking, when we are do something, you can't talk it. When we are do something, you will talk it. When you do something for people, you will talk it. Yes. 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 It's important that we have say it to us. It's important. And I hear someone saying, when we are get behind the microphone, he just praise himself, he just talk about himself. No. The fact of the matter, because of your hate, you fail to realize that when we are is behind the microphone, we are is motivating people, he's encouraging people, and to do such thing, we are need to start with himself. He is that motivation for people to understand what challenges are, for people to understand that time will be difficult, that there will be difficult times. They need to start to give you their own life experience to tell you what they encounter along their exodus. So we always use a situation, his experience, his interaction, his upbringing to motivate somebody who might be down there. He was there. He saw how life was difficult. He led the people in the slum. He burned the copper. He sold aluminum. He took the empty bottles. He drank the water from the plastic bag. He ate your God. All those experiences, all those encounters, we are in his mind that if I start to tell a young man, somebody who just born in the 2005, in the 2006, and I want to encourage him, I want to encourage her, who is disappointed, who is heartbroken, I think my life experience will that be that example. It will be that motivational factor to motivate young people to sell out the minds of desiring young people, potential young people who want to venture in the journey of life. Now, why you call we are the one person say we are want to be boisterous? When you talk about people who are boisterous and plus pompous, it is the Joe Bracker and his surrogates. Those are the plus pompous people who are not doing anything to change the livelihood of the Liberian people. They are into fun and pageantry, dining and whining. So we came to the program yesterday. Now something we are saying, now all of you are running that later now we are saying, you see more Ali posting, say what about posting. You don't even know the difference between help and entitlement. They don't posting, that other ungrateful individual. You see Daniel Sando posting, and irresponsible people, they don't want to look at we are and say we are is an embarrassment. If you talk about embarrassment, Joseph Human Dwaka is an embarrassment to the Liberian people. It is not weird. Look, the truth hurts, but it's always good to say the truth. The truth hurts. When we are speaking about journalists who said the words about again, he treated them fairly. Look, every time that we are will stand up, he will stand behind the microphone. Everything that we are is saying is life experience. He experienced it. He encountered it. He went through it. He saw it. He heard it. So we are is not speaking out of imagination. We are speaking out of reality. It is the happenings of life that we are sharing with us. Why are you beating butter? Why are you disenchanted? Why are you fighting the truth that we are exporting out? And then you go on the social media because you can write, you will insult. We was insulted many times. He was insulted even on the substitute bench when he was denied the opportunity to exhibit his sporting gymnastic. Many times he was allowed to sit down that he was a non-entity. He was never a product that was produced. We are sat on the substitute bench and insulted him. They said that black devil, that black ball, that black man. They said the worst ever we are, but we was determined. We are used to denials as a way of encouragement, as a way of motivation. That's why when we went on the field of play, because he had a preconceived mind, a mind of determination, a mind of focus. Every time we are going to do a sporting gymnastic, we are produced. The rejected and isolated man was the one that will put smiles on millions of people across the world. So you think we will not say it? Many of the journalists today that you see, and we are telling them in their faces, they benefited and even them more than us. They benefited when we was president. We are accommodated all the journalists, no pick and choose. In fact, he gave opportunity to them. Those of them that insulted they were given the opportunity. Every time is meeting with journalists, he will ask Toby to call everybody from the Leeward counties, and all the journalists will conglomerate either at the Jamaica Resort, and then we will speak to every one of us. If that to pay people way, we are paying all of them way. Are they not the same journalists that said the words about we are? And you think we will not say it? To be ungrateful is part. That is why Christ said to the one leper that came back in appreciation, he said, where are the 9? Look, the problem with many of you, the unity party folks, you are blind to reality. You don't know, you know the truth, but you want to hide the truth from the people. Because you think our people, they are hungry, they are greedy. The truth hurts, and that the truth we need to tell you. Why do you think Christ asked the other men that came? The 10 lepers, 9 went. And among that 9, Joe Baker was among the 9. Among that 9, Jared Taylor was among that 9. Among the 9 ungrateful lepers, Jeremiah Kuhn was among them. Among the 9 ungrateful lepers, Rachel was among them. The only person that came and said, Lord, I'm grateful, I'm thankful. I was not like this. I was rejected, I was isolated. I was not a public commodity anymore. You know, I was always in hiding from our people. Then Christ said to him, but where are the others? Where are the others? Where are the 9, the other people? You were not the only one that was healed. You were not the only one. So you think Christ was not even know that it was 10 lepers that were healed? So you think Christ was absent-minded to know the number of people that were healed? The lepers? So you won't tell me that Christ healed the people and Christ was asking for them? Why you didn't question Jesus? Why you didn't question his action to the 1 grateful lepers that came back and the 9 escaped back ungrateful, and Joe Baker was among the 9? Why you didn't question Jesus' decision to have asked the 1 grateful leper, where are the other 9? Also, anything Jesus do for praying and talking, So Jesus was now right. Christ was now right to ask the questions. You see, you United Party folks, many of you are ungrateful. The few grateful ones are the ones that hide from Joe Baker, because when Joe Baker get to know that they appreciate what we have done for them, Baker will sack them. Where are the other 9? Christ asked them, ask the one left the great. So a Christian, remember that it was 9 lepers that was healed, and only one amongst the 10 lepers that came. And he said, my brother, thank you for being grateful. Thank you for being appreciative. But where are your 9, the 9 other colleagues? It means that Christ himself took notice of the attendance. Christ himself took notice of the operations of people that was healed. He was knowledgeable. He was not just watching. He was not just somebody. No, Christ was taking record of everything that was transpiring. So weird. Everything that we are there along the line, he took down records. Every encounter, every experience of George Weah, he took down record. Why? Because he will ask the question, where are the others? Do you know how we are said to Abraham, Doss, and William? Oh yes. When we are speaking, do you really listen to him? Others were given the opportunity. Others were given the opportunity. Some of you, the United Party, you say, we have a set here, you are in power, he have you to direct. Weah is not a criminal like you people. Weah is not a rogue. Weah will not steal the country money to support King's FM. No, he refused. Some of you were surprised to have heard Weah yesterday. That Weah will tell everybody that people thought when I was president, I was going to take the money, the country money, and give it to King's FM. So they will say that the country money job Weah take. No. Weah gave responsibility. He expects that people will create innovation. People will be charismatic. People will be innovative. And that's what we are said to William yesterday. I gave others the opportunity. And you know what we have to talk about it? When we are saying I send people to school, it's important to say it, because from the day that John Baker chose to be ungrateful, we are now remember the records. Why Christ asked, where are the other 9? Because things happened along the way. Others thought that Christ was blaspheming the people. Christ was not healing people. Christ was mesmerizing the people. Christ was not doing something that he said he would do. So the Pharisees, the scribes, and those Sanballat's and Tobiases, those political Pharisees, they were not questioning the ability of Christ to heal people. So they said, again, they be lying. So Christ now decided that, look, I think it's important to take record. Let me take stock of things that my father will do. Let me take stock of things that will happen in the name of my father. Let me take stock. There were too many things that transpired when Christ was here. Too many things happened. Probably he didn't take stock of it, but when people start to be ungrateful to God and people start to question the ability of Christ to heal people, then Jesus said that now I will take record. Where are the other 9? Where are the other 9? so why you want to question where? For where to say, I sent people to school, they were on my scholarship. Is it wrong? We are saying it today because when he looked at his record, a man called Joe Bucker will now choose to be ungrateful and part of the 9. You know we have to ask questions. Where are the other 9? We will ask questions. So we will tell you that you're worried and you're passing around. You think what we have said yesterday about people hating in the land? People hate we are with passion. People that we have heard yesterday, they hate him with passion. All that we have said yesterday were just the truth of life, just reality. And I see some of you, the United Party folks, you coming up, and I see Daniel Sando with that big head and looking at the iron rack. He coming upside to tell we are is embarrassment. Daniel Sando, your president is a serious embarrassment. Joseph Barker action is very irresponsible. If anybody action is irresponsible, that your boss Joe Barker. You, Daniel Sando, you are very insensitive. You don't get out information that the Liberian people need. You worry about where. Now your head that look, they don't iron right from the DC mountain. If anybody will be disappointed, that we will be disappointed in you. You wrote on Facebook, and he went on Facebook, he went there and wrote Tabata. No! Where is not an embarrassment. Where will never be an embarrassment. The embarrassment is Joseph Human Barker. He is an embarrassment. That is why his absence attracts nothing. His presence attracts nothing. When Barker leaves this country, he returned with absolutely nothing because he carried a spirit, a heart of hate for somebody that God used to save his life. So that the thing you want to we have to talk about. The only thing that we are saying yesterday, I cared your heart, that they want your money all around with. Why we are saying I cared your heart, that why all of you are running around with today. Every one of you, you never buy the books. You are running. You are running around. You are shouting. And I hear some of you, well, we can't talk about the car Joseph Barker getting, the car, that entitlement, and I see Sarah Bar go red on Facebook. What's wrong with you? Why we always speak and you guys are worried. When we are saying something, it goes into your flesh. It pains you so much. You think we was lying? Joseph Barker hate we with so much passion, but Joseph Barker was a sensitive old man. That's why he hate for we are saying he came to the hospital and said, yeah, I won't go. Because he was hopeless. Nobody could help him. Darrell Taylor couldn't. Senator Lawrence, nothing. Prince Johnson, nothing. Nobody was willing to help Barker. Every time people are saying that we want to identify with them, they say, and I will die. I better die. I'd rather die for me to take we have money. And you will die. You will die. When you profess death on yourself because of your hate for we are, it's left with you. It's left with you. People hated we are so much, but we are went to their aid and said, it's not, that's something we are said. We are said the reason why God is so kind to me is because I am good and kind to people. Whatever a man sowed, that's what he reaped. We are is governed by biblical principles. That's why he grew up inside Christendom. While we are talking about his mother, his friend, many of you, when we are is articulating, many of you, you don't listen. That's why we are said, don't clap. I want you to listen. Clapping creates distraction. Even though when people applaud people based on their excellence, you know, that is appreciated. But we are wanted you to listen. He talked about your grandma. He told you about the Oma. Every time the Oma, when we are seeing people on the pole, he tell Oma. of the wheel. But you will tell the owner he make that money, that money might get something. And the owner said, whoa, I said, we tell, and that money there's no. I hear people, I want money. So we have thought it was a way that they could survive, but the owner said, no, my son. The freedom I get. so I don't need to take from people. In fact, his late mother was given to people. She was given to people. When she prayed for you, she backed it up with relief items. She gave you cash. And I see many of you are around the place. It's an embarrassment. Daniel Sando, Joseph Walker is an embarrassment. Here is a president who go anywhere he gets. Nobody wants to recognize this man. Because every world leader get to realize that in life, when you are ungrateful, then you don't have a place in society. Joseph Walker, then he was part of the 9 ungrateful lepers. The leper doesn't say that Joe Walker is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers who will never. But you see, in his quest for hate for Weah, all the way Joseph Walker hated George Weah, all the way he wished George Weah evil, Joseph Walker didn't refuse George Weah a system that I will send you to. And I hear someone talking, one guy said to the Minister of Foreign Affairs who want to justify or lay work to their small lay dollars, want to say something, and charity and says, how many car we are? Show the car. If Joseph Walker gave we are car, show the car. You're a United Pilot for that book serious like this. Just show the vehicle that they get to wear. If you say that we are entitlement, then why you want to talk about it? We are, it's not a charity, man, that you will just, no, we are doing willing it from the bottom of his heart. Joseph Walker was saying that say, even though I hate the ball, but I will go to hospital. Because if I don't go to hospital, I will die. That way they don't help me, Senator Long can't help me. Nobody. Daniel Sando, you said over there, you couldn't afford to give Joseph Walker $50. No, you. It was weird. It was George Weah. How many of you with Joseph Walker can stand among people and you motivate people based on your own life experience? How many of you, the United Party folks, can stand before hundreds of thousands of young people and you are able to explain your story and that story will motivate all of the young people? How many of you? If you don't fight for your limo, then you fight for your limo K. How many of you will motivate young people? If you tell them, say, how you are throwing water in Magibi, you are killing people, you talk of pregnant women, children, you kill people. Why? I dare challenge any of you. Call young people and explain your own story to motivate them. No, Weah is not in the wrong. Daniel Sando, the law that you go posted, I ate to her, he ate to my house. Funny looking man like you. Nobody want to waste their time on people like you. Because you know we are PS. No. Places that we are there, many of you have not gone there. Places that we are going, none of you, including Joe Walker. Places that we are going, instead of going, Walker can't go there. Because Walker is not a grateful person. He is an ungrateful person. In the midst of ungratefulness, Walker appreciates Weah goodness. Even though he take it on her, if Walker refused to go, Walker went died. You know why? Because he was sick. He fell flat to the ground. Nobody could come to his rescue. Nobody. But Walker said, even though I hate the ball, but I rather go to hospital. I take the offer. John Weah will call me. When they say Weah will say, I won't kill you. No, I rather die for me to go with John Weah. You will die. If you profess death on yourself because of your ungrateful spirit, your hate for Weah, you will die. You will die. You will die. I saw one idiot say on the social media and say, Weah will be president over my dead body. That is why Weah said to you, don't swear yourself for me. Don't swear yourself for me. Don't swear yourself for me. Now why Weah said? One said they said in America and saying when Weah become president, that over my dead body. But you know, those people that will speak that way, many of them are Christians, many of them are believers as they claim, but you see, they are not reading the very Bible. They are not knowledgeable. They are not Bible-oriented individuals. So they play with their life. They play with utterances. They play with the power of the tongue. They don't know that there is power in the tongue. Every time you confess bad things about yourself, it is the reality. But I don't blame them because they claim that they go to church. They claim that they got spiritual fathers. They claim that they got, you see, anybody who doesn't have a father doesn't have a feather. If you don't have a father, you don't have a feather. You can't fly it. So many of them I see that talk about how they actively in the church, they are deacons and they are blah blah blah. No, we will take up time and read the Bible. Yesterday when we were coming to church, we had a Holy Bible King James version. He had when he was about to disembark his Gibrandos, we had the Bible in his hand. The Bible, it was in his hand, King James version. You saw the Bible we are in when he was disembarking the vehicle yesterday, entering into from the fellowship church. We had the Bible. All your hate, your anger. Look, there will always be difference between Joseph Barker and we are. Joseph Barker followers and we are followers. No, there will always be. There will. When we are doing something, he can talk about it. When we are doing something, he can talk about it. That other funny man, well, look at me and insulted me in the studio. That if you can't talk for us, the opposition, I don't want to use the F words he used on me. That Darius Dillon of a man in D15 radio when Adolf died, when Adolf passed, he felt like he was giant to take the man property, to take the man station. Senator Lawrence gave him the authority to now make him CEO. Because Senator Lawrence was the CEO and Adolf Lawrence was the chief financier. And when he died, then Dillon now he had Frodo. You got the main CEO. He walked to me in the studio and looked in my face and said, you Israel, if you continue to sit on the radio and talk about we are, and don't talk about our protests, you will have yourself to blame. You will have yourself. That Darius Dillon man, that other ungrateful bugger, look at me, boy, we are sick. I saw you. Domingo, he looked at me and in my face. I don't want to use the F word that man used on me, that Dillon man. And I told him, Dillon, I am marketable. All my time on the radio was to talk about Liberia. All my time on radio was to talk about the truth that we was doing for our people, what he did for our country. Before you could bat the eye, already called a press conference to resign. My son, my junior brother Winston was there. I called a press conference. Joe Washington was there. I called a press conference and I resigned from D15 radio honorably. With no issue of financial malfeasance. No financial malfeasance and any inappropriate financial transaction. I resigned because I wanted to tell Dillon, it is not the institution that makes one famous, make them a worth. No, it is the ability. It is what they carry inside. It is what they carry, what they embedded, what they can offer the public, what they can offer an institution. It is the individual that makes the institution. It is not the institution that will make the individual. Because you are coming with virtues, and that is what you will expand to people. And I left them there. They are still there. Many of them, we gave them the opportunity. They are there. If they can honestly say, if they are there, they label like they be on Facebook, Clarence, and the other, and they don't call the people to the office. Why they don't went live on Facebook? Why they don't get money for the children's school fee? And because you want everybody to know that he helping Clarence, that he paying people's school fee, and they don't put it on Facebook. Everybody question they don't. So when we is telling the world that look, many of the young people, you need to get serious, you need to be focused. I was able to extend my helping hand to many people today that serve in government. The likes of Tuel, the likes of Magay, and blah blah. All these people are impacted their life. We have said one thing yesterday. I am here to impact the life of people. I believe in impartation. Look, many of you don't understand where. You see, your head for where, it is what keeping you in the stage of oblivion. Your head for where, it will not help you. Where will always be that beacon of hope. Where will always be that inspiration. He will always be that motivator for millions of people across the world. Because there is an old song that says, may the life that I live speak for me. The life that I live speak for me. It is an old song from down river before we get to up river. While we are said yesterday, why by inside that people like Daniel Sando, Sarah Biden go right on. Sarah Biden don't even know the difference between help and entitlement. Simple things you don't know. You fail to understand the similarity and the resemblance of words. You fail to realize it. Because you're sit on the veranda and because you hate somebody with passion, anything they say, anything they do, you will criticize it. Look at the country. How bad is the country? Madam Sally said the country dirty. You started cursing her man, cursing her pa, cursing her late husband. Madam Sally, who made many of you the United Party folks. Madam Sally that created the opportunity for Joe Baker for 12 years. Madam Sally that took him from CWA, took him from the dungeon of slavery and brought him to a place of prominence. You folks of the United Party, you have the proclivity and the audacity to insult Madam Sally because she said the city is dirty and nasty. Isn't that the truth? Moreover, clean on Siafa. Siafa carry fire out phone. Siafa carry goatee all on your hand, all on your neck, and the city is dirty. And you want the Maradona of our body politics, one of the Rock of Gibraltar, to sit there and polish Joe Baker. And Madam Sally will not say the truth. Madam Sally go tell you say, you know, Madam Sally go tell you say, you know, give people the freedom of the speech. Daniel Sanders start talking, you travel and you move speaker. Some of you guys in the Unity Party, did you ever useless in your way of doing things? Look at the country. Look at the country. All the big mouth your Unity Party folks make around here. All the threat you're threatening people. Look at the country. The country is dirty. Up to now, no pond water. More Ali said himself that he refused to register with Albino Society because he's a person living with albinism. He refused up to now. He said he go back when he go be water era. In Monrovia, no water. People suffering for power-borne water. Water, part of their human rights, is being abused by Joseph Baker and his folks. Water, we gotta rely on aqua life. Everybody drinking Duco water. Everybody drinking Lokita water. Everybody drinking Nam water. Because up to now, more Ali with all of his big mouth, you know, he sat there and refused to do the right thing. That is a man. Look, these United Party folks are wicked people, many of them. That more Ali man said, because we sit in the building and we are saying we criticizing Joseph Baker, that guy was paid to send his boss to go to King's Effort and they cut the sewage line. And another United Party person was in the building, felt very happy that it would deny our workers from going in the restroom. When guests go to the station, they will not be able to go in the latrine. That is how wicked the United Party folks, many of them are. That is the Mo Ali. A wicked Kuro guy. Told the boy, don't cut King's Effort line. Forgetting to know that King's FM is not the only tenure in the building. But because of King's FM, they cut our sewage line and said their people will not go in the toilet. Fail to realize that my people, my staffers know the area where you can pay your 20 and 30. That is how wicked these folks are. They were brave, wake up one of those days, and they told the LEC people to go at King's Heaven. I was on the radio. When I was discussing the issue, they sent those United Party LEC people, Power Tech, United Party folks. They went in the building and they were trying to tamper with our meetup without asking for permission. They carried a United Party policewoman and they went to the building. While I was on the radio, they started to disconnect the stuff. So they said, "What are you doing?" He wanted to tamper with our meetup to lie and say King's Ever on Power Theft. That is the level of wickedness. That is the level on how the United Party folks can operate. But a guy was with them, and that guy I showed he's not a United Party folks. And we said to them, the next time you will come with the police and you enter up here, you claim upstairs, and we will flog you, we will whip you, we will brutalize you, we will beat you. I will give give instruction, they will flog you and take your helmet from you. Because you can't go into people's premises and with no authorization, and you want to do the unlawful because you want to indict them falsely. Where is the beacon of hope? The reason why many people are following Where, because they see an example in Where. They see, wait, how will Where be president? Then King's FN can get all the support. How will Where be president? Then King's FN, they will be facing challenges. I know many of you are talking. You the Unity Party folk, the men I care about the station. Oh, you wanted Where to steal the country money and give it to us. We are buy everybody helicopter. Then we are buy summer rain for AB. Then we are turning around. He buy ship for the station, so we'll be on water and be fishing in Nukuta. So you want them, we have to take the country money and put it on King's FM. When you see one King's FM wake up, they're using Topsy Radio. When you see them, we are here, you see them using submarine. My naked torpedo on the side, you can break that Iran territory. Then I talk about Eddie. When Eddie coming, helicopter breaking Eddie. The two Duru ball flying over King's FM, and then for Eddie to lay on Broad Street. That's what you were expecting. We was not doing it. Because we are carrying a mindset for country, not for an individual. That people will feel, and because I hear an opportunity now for me to steal and give it to my brothers. We have told you yesterday, his uncle, Mountain 12. You know, many of you, every time we are speaking, you're listening. Mountain 12, the longest serving old man, we call him our father. Mountain 12 is the uncle to George Weah. We are told Martin was the technical man for more than 17 plus 20 some years. But Martin then with King's FM. When I left D15, I came to King's FM. But Martin gave me the opportunity to serve as radio director. He respected me. Not just as a son. Why we are not the Martin manager? When there was small administrative issue, they told Martin to be holding on here with the station because he was the longest serving old man, and they said, hold the station here until we can get the manager. So we are getting made by Martin manager and say, take over, you my uncle. So it's better you take over the property, take over the station. So no, that is not the way. That is not the way. Like what John Baker will do, he collect his nephew and make it choose a star. He collect his other brother and make it police director. He collect his neighbor and put it. No, it is not weird. It is not weird. It is not weird. And that's why you can't point your finger beyond weird and say the worst. No, every way weird has impacted all of you. Many of you, weird has impacted your life. And I will see you folks. You go on the social media shamelessly. Now, the Ministry of Information, we are not made they say, they went straight on that we are, they went over. And the statement is irresponsible. You responsible. Daniel Sando, you and your power, Jerry Limit, you're responsible. You're very reckless and irresponsible. You're reckless in your statement. You're reckless in your functionaries. You're reckless. You're going to sit to the Ministry of Information and talk tabata. We are keeping people busy. We are making people to come to them. You see, we will always draw the attention of the country. Instead of you talking about the bread and butter issue that we are saying you run away. But the thing we are saying aloud, and all of you running on the we are can lie. Now you can lie. George Weah is not a liar. The whole world respect George Weah. Places that we are when he was president, Jordan Baker went there, he brought zero. Nobody could get him $5. How will you get money to an old man who will come and he go buy an old house? How will you get money to an old man who will go buy $5 million house to rehab? John Baker was broke. A tractor, he had one big tractor he used to wear. We call it fella bubu. The kind of tractor John Baker used to wear, fella bubu. One clear tractor that what the old man was wearing. He was broke. He had one old version from Kolahu. That's why he used to wear. He was broke. Look at the man. The man will travel, he comes back, he want to build house. He building houses. Look at the one he building in Ria. Look at the one he's building in Ria. Baker will buy everybody land. All the land in the country, Joseph Baker buying all. Ria will go, Ria will bring something. Baker will go, Baker will bring nothing. Because nobody want to identify with an ungrateful papi. Nobody want to be with somebody who will wish evil to somebody who God used to save their life. Nobody's winning. Nobody is winning. Nobody. And some of you, let me tell you, there are Unity Party folks that are very grateful to God for we are. You know why? We gave them the opportunity. It is just we that made some of them to be opportunity to work in government. They are still in government. That is why they don't talk on social media to we are, because they know who we are is. They know the impact that we are making in their life. They shut their mouths because they know the Bible says, "He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life." Because power, the life and death in the power of the tongue. So those you get your power, that is why they went to Fonati in the middle of the night. They said, "Papio, Fonati, we beg you." They play your game. We never Joseph Bagade to break your party headquarters. We want to be a part, but don't call our name because Joseph Baga is not tolerant. You know that papi. That papi is not tolerant. If you call our name, that may will suckle. You just keep it cool. But this is our contribution. United Party folks went to Fonati. You went to them in the middle of the night. They went there Nicodemously or Decodemously. But they said, this is our something. Why? Because they appreciate we are. They know the impact of we are in their life. When you are appreciated, when you are grateful, you will always, you see, you all understand we are. You understand we are. You understand we are. That the thing we are saying now, go on Facebook, all the day they're insulting, and the CDC, we are saying they there too. Saying it, you know, they say they are, and what they are using political missiles. While we are people they're using political sonic missiles. Because we are people, they got enough of political uraniums. They got enough to build more political weapons. So that way Baga people using on Facebook is small. When we are saying sedition put together, they're using political sonic missiles. Long range. Political missiles that can hit and damage. Then they're using that sedition using our one when they launch it politically, they can spray oil around catapult. You know, remember Samuel during the war, he said, "Look, we will exalt them and break them." He said, "We'll break them into segmental lines and we will exalt them." That's why he got to the place saying to the priest. He said, "You stand here, the whole coming." He said, "Oh, we will exalt them and we will break them into segmental lines." Look, like let me tell you something. This God we are, man. You know, we will always embarrass Baka. Baka don't have people that can. All the people Baka hire around were all Baba people that will talk Baba things against we. Today, look at the living condition of our people. Look at ADC. All the Georgia Baka go. My community part no. Lokita, I beg you. So in my community, so correct, you can hear about it. Marie, bring my chacho, Tewa, bring my power bell, come here, so go. People, I say, you must see people crossing the road. Get my chacho, people. When coming come, people rushing because it is for few hours. Everybody running around. Tewa, bring my chacho, now bring my chacho. People, I said, the other Oma, I said, Oma, say my son, you want to send the corral. People selling their drinks in alcohol. People food stuff are damaging the spoil. So people take it because of the way that Joe Baka and the people head over the LEC. Everybody carry their soft drink, their whatever to the Capitol building now. You go to Capitol building, go see X-buses. Oh, go to Capitol building, go see freezer, go see drinks. People carry their thing to Capitol building, they get cold. Some people carry the executive mansion, they get cold. Some people carry the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Everywhere you go on a Joe Baka, people got freezers and X-buses all around. They call their relative, money, you gotta make nothing cold for me. You gotta make it cold for me. Then you say in the community, it's so bad. Most of those guys that can shout, those that like shouting, those that like beering, those that like savannah driving, those people that like to terrorize, those people that like to take their devil there. When they go, the thing I call, so they won't be not cold. You can get a woman behind the counter. But I cannot correct count. They can tell you, but brother, I cannot correct, and you know how Joseph Baka can operate shamelessly. They were not so from the beginning. Why are they experiencing it? Why are our people suffering the way they are suffering? Why are they suffering the way they're suffering? When Joseph Baka came to rescue, why are they suffering? Why are they going through hell? Why things are so bad? Why everywhere is so tight? Because nobody wants to identify with ungrateful people. You think I'm stupid for me to kind of look? That's why you see me. I'm always in my little space. I'm always in my little space. I identify with people who identify with me. No, you think I'm a belly? I'm a cool man. Who can I be? That the thing where we are turning the whole city on fire. Where you say, you place. The whole ministry of information that we are discussing now. Shameless people. They got nothing to say, nothing to do for the country. Every time we are speech is embarrassing them. They are beaten butter. They are confused. They are unable to come from India Katako because there is nothing they can say. They only wait for we have to take point and they are running with it. Now, you know how many people here they say we are saying carry to the hospital, they say I rather die. You can see the level of hate for we are. Somebody look at you. All the way you insulted your mother, you caused them. You say and they call your family, say, yeah, I want to carry them in. Then on your sick bed, you say, no, let me die. You will die. You will die. But Joseph Baga was the only sensible people that say, you think I'm stupid? All the way I let it go, I can't die. I can't die. I will go. I remember one of the gathering to Fokekron, not Fokekron, but to Jamaica Resort. We are called all the journalists. And we was talking to us. You know, every time we will call everybody, we will not be that pick and choose man. Who will say, call the people who can talk about God, don't call the other people. Look at the United Party folks. See how they're treating the press people. All the guys are feeling so nasty of themselves. Zero. Joe Baker can show no appreciation of journalists in this country. He got no respect for them. No. He carried them one time, gave all of them favorite, make him proud. Go to the executive mansion. Cool up for finance sit there and say, we are for King's FM will not get your priorities. Their own people will be crying on their name. We have called every one of us that day. We sat down. Look, let me tell you something like this. George Weah is not the man that will come on and tell people things. You know what we are doing all these things? Because of ungratefulness. Because people are too ungrateful. So sometimes you see, it's important for people to hear what you're doing. Because when you share your mother lie on you and you say nothing about that true that I want to talk, that true that I want to talk. But when you say something, people say, hey, they mentally clarify it. That is what Weah is doing to this ungrateful Joseph Parker and his people. Don't get it twisted. There are some good Unity Party folks that are appreciative of Weah, all good to them and good to the country. Not Joe Parker. And all of you are on Facebook. Oh, that we are. 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 Yeah, that we are. But Joseph Baga sent them all men. So that day, we are said, let me tell all of you. That Joseph Baga very sickness behavior. We are said to us. Let me ask you. Have I one day and tell anything about Joseph Baga sickness? A document. We have said all the medical report that me the senator, me we have, I got everything in my possession. Have I shown you one day to the talk show, the journalist? All of us said no. He said, why? Why you think? Why you think? I haven't done that. You think I want to say that we have to bring it to us? No, I will not do it. All Joseph Baker medical report, the hospital sent it to me, George Weah. I get it. But why do you think I have not given it to you, the news, the media people? Because I was wrong with it. That John Weah gave it to me. That John Weah went to the hall. That John Weah. So you see, I'm not the kind of person. I'm not the kind of person. All of the things that we are talking around here, we need to say it because United Party are a very ungrateful group of people. Joseph Baker is very ungrateful, but he's smart. That's why he said, I will go to hospital. I don't want that. If I'm available, but let me go to hospital. I don't want that. He returned and want to desecrate Weah. Today, see our country. See how things look in our country. See how life looks on our people. See how things are bad. Joseph Baker and the folks are just stealing every day. Joseph Baker burying houses all around the place with the country money. He wake up, he go to Ethiopia to do anything that he come back, he brought zero. The next travel, nobody wants to listen to Joe Baker. That is why when they go for ECOWAS meeting, he can call Malabio. You got to go. He will call Malabio, both you got to go. Because I can't speak. Joseph Baker, when they go for ECOWAS gathering, Joseph Baker can speak to no president. That he carry good English. The only time Joseph Baka can be free to ECOWAS meeting when Malabio there because they can speak Creole. That's the only time you can see that open very active when Malabio there they speak Creole. But Abu does it. But Baka can speak French. We know the president why I can speak DC. Malabio sometimes Malabio can speak DC. So when they there, that's the only opportunity Joe Baka have to be able to talk. No, it's not we are. When we are set or stand with world leaders, no, we are entered French. He entered the Francophone country. Oh my God. Then we have begun to articulate French in totality. You want to bring Italian language? We have to put it there. You want to bring the other one? We have to put it there. So we will always speak to world leaders because he has the pedigree. He has what it takes. It's not our President Joe Baka who will be making Marabio to go there so he can speak Gisi and Creole. No. We will always say to you people the things he did for you. Yeah, it's important. Why they don't call Clarence to your house? That small labor. Why are you doing a comedy? Why you calling to your house? You put on Facebook. You get $1,000, you pay the 20 school fee. You put it on his scholarship. Why are you doing it for? And you want people to know that you're helping people? And they don't want people to know that he's helping people? Why you don't want we are to also mention to many persons who don't believe that we have impacted the life of hundreds of people? We are want it to be a motivation. We are not doing it for any financial dividend. No, we are not doing it for any financial dividend. He's doing it so that it serves as motivation for the younger generation. Joseph Baka has never inspired the young people. If he called them dog, you will call them cat. If he called them rabbit, you will call them zebra. Joseph Baka has never served as inspiration. He will always be that old man that will make people miserable. He is a motivator. That's why I said to people, we are pastor for Fakekro. I said, because you know, we are only a motivational speaker. We will not go to Fakekro and want to be pastor. We don't want the tithe. We are just pay tithe to God, to the church. But every time we are speaks, we is motivating that little boy. Look at my little son. Samuel Ekahemu want to see the fourth. That boy will look at me and say, Daddy, Two of them when they come, they will say, oh, Daddy, Baka can do nothing. We are small child. They want to learn. We are sharing with them the impact that we have made in the life of many people. When we are looking, you know, Maggie can be proud when we are telling people that he was on his scholarship. He sponsored him. When you see Maggie, someone already be can get labor. Yesterday to the program, you saw Nathaniel Palo Maggie. When we are talking about him, or rather, and he lay back. Maggie will feel so proud. When we are talking about to feel so proud that somebody that we are can impact them, and today they are that impartation in the life of hundreds of thousands of people. They feel proud. Every time someone does good to you and you are talking about, they're talking about it, you happy because you also helping people. You helping people. So why are you seeing anything? How you will be helping people? You'll be talking about it. Who's Joseph Baka here? Joseph Baka meaning the cross right there. Now we not here. Eh? Oh, let's all talk about the car Joseph Baka. The United Party people to show the evidence. That Joseph Baka gave we are car. So if we are there is entitlement as former president, it's wrong. Even though we haven't seen it yet, but is it wrong? Is it wrong? You shameless folks, is it wrong, United Party people? Many of you are shameless. You can't say nothing to wear. No, you can't say it because wear has impacted the life of hundreds of thousands of people. That's why you hold wear. You think I couldn't take the country money and give it to King Seven? Eh? I will go take the country money and give it to AB. No, I'm not a leader. I'm not a leader. So many of you, but we are president, you can't help King Seven. We are president. Oh, you wanted we have to steal the people money and give it to King Seven. Like how your father Joe Baka stealing everywhere and building houses all around the place. That's why you wanted a Wia to do. No, George Wia will not do such thing. He won't. No, he won't do such thing. Wia is an inspiration. Wia is an inspiration. And that is why when Wia is going, he has followers. People want to follow him. Why people are not following Joseph Baga? Because Joseph Baga, he wouldn't teaching people how to steal. He's teaching people how to break the rule of law. He's teaching people how to brutalize people. Joe Baga is the only man that teaching people how to break laws, how to brutalize people, how to steal the country money, and go pay houses. Go see the houses that even to in Boston. Go see the house. Go see the one they pay in Jatono Town. Go see all Joseph Baga officials are paying duplexes around the country. Go to Jatono Town. Go see the houses they pay. Go there, go see their houses. That in American Western Transit, they go there because they scared, they are afraid. They go Nicodemus to go see their project. That in American be working. And many of you say in that community, you refuse to record them and put it on Facebook. They're using your country resources while you're in darkness. They got generator beating while they're burying their homes in the middle of the night. And your children are in the heat. And your children are in the heat. You pour money on your meter, you can't get it. You can't get the worth of your meter. Because they are all desperados. They are greedy people. They don't care about you. They don't feel your pains. No, it is not weird. It is not weird. You wonder where to steal the country money and give it to King 7. Eddie, I say 100,000. Eddie, I buy your helicopter. Eddie, I buy your submarine. Eddie, I buy King 7 and one settler. That what you wanted we have to do? No, that was never part of his upbringing. It was not part. It is not part of his DNA. No, Wia is not a rogue. He's not a criminal. No. So you want Wia to go steal the country money and give it? That's why you see God will always do something because he want to turn things around. CDC, they didn't pay their party headquarters when they were in government. No. Now they are paying their party headquarters. Why the United Party folks can't talk about it? You stole the country money and go buy a place. You're putting a phone to buy party headquarters to even pay your rent. You stole the country money. Joseph Baga stole the country money and gave it to you to go buy party headquarters. No, it's not CDC. Today, they are putting their $5, $10 together and they are paying a gigantic party headquarters. Go there. You can't say anything to them because Wia was not president and they start to pay party headquarters. No, he's not president. And so they are using the dues from their partisans. They are using the contribution from their people to pay their party headquarters. You are in opposition, you couldn't pay party headquarters. Until you came to power, you start stealing the rats and you buy headquarters. Now that thing where we are saying that it hurting you now. But Allah, the thing we are saying Allah. Where here? I'm talking on my puppies. They all on Facebook. We are all paying in your valley. You will worry. You know, because you want to do the right thing. You want to do the right thing. Oh, we are. That's today I was in kitchen class. Oh, clear. We are there. Where is it? It's all on Facebook. That later where we are. Oh God, we are not letting people busy. All of them busy now. God Minister of Information, Daniel Sanders, he went on nonsense. All they want to do is say when they start talking about we are and forget about the country. We are. That is why you see most of we are followers. They believe in impacting people. They help people. Whether you are Unity Party folks or whatever, they will extend helping hand to you. Now you are about all in the country, you on your back, you can go talking, you can go nowhere now, all on your back. Where the things that we are seeing? I heard the US ambassador was laughing. They bad talk. They think enter the men in blood. Whoa, what happened to the room? The things that I won't come. I won't see the thing. I won't see it. Okay. Now later when we are talking again, I hate people. I won't see you. All of them. We will always impact the life of people. Look, people we can use his own life experience to motivate people. Let Joshua Baka call people and explain to them. I challenge Joseph Baga to call people together and start telling them, say, my upbringing, I was this. He will not do it because he got no good upbringing. Joseph Baga impacted nobody. So why you will say to people, it's not we are. We will not get tired. And all that we are is doing is motivating the young people and making people to believe in themselves. That I can do it no matter how long I'm on the substitute bed, But one day, my work will be seen. Where is a motivational individual? Many persons are learning from him. Who will learn from Joseph Baga? Who will learn from Joe Baga? Joe Baga teaching people how to break the law, how to be brutal. Nobody wants to learn from Joe. Joe Baga cannot talk to young people and inspire them and motivate them because his upbringing, he was ungrateful to Madam Salih. So Joe Baga cannot motivate anybody. He has no story. He has nothing to say. He has nothing to tell the Liberian people. It is not we are. We will inspire hundreds of millions of people. Let Baga inspire people too now. Let Baga motivate people. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. We are his father. That is why we are carrying feather to fly. He has father. Who is Joseph Baga no father? Joseph Baga is your friend. He your friend in Douala. He your friend in Lokita. He your friend in Blamota. Before I say also Liberia, he got no friend. Nobody want to identify with an ungrateful president. Nobody want to be with somebody who can appreciate. If we are will help you, if we are will send you to hospital, God used we are to save your life. We are told the president and give it to you and say, I will respect the result. I will respect the right of the people. You come back and say we are your enemy. If Macron gave you 10 million, you will not be ungrateful to Macron. So everybody careful. All the world leaders are careful. They are using the stereo of we are. The manner and form in which Joe Baga has shown ungratefulness to we are, the whole world, one leader are also following suit to say, no, we can't have this woman. This woman is ungrateful. You know what? We are impacted the world leaders. Macron, they are good friends to we are. Because Macron and God, they got motivated. They were joyful. They were cheering we are. They were applauding we are. When we are on the field of play. The African leaders, they are proud of we are. The Americans, because when they wanted somebody, when they was in need of somebody to come back to Liberia to talk for peace, United Nations didn't ask for Madam Salih. United Nations didn't ask for Joe Baga because he was nowhere at that time. He was at the bottom slapped. The United Nations didn't ask for Amos Sawyer. The United Nations didn't ask for any of Liberian politicians. No. The United Nations didn't send the religious leaders that were playing a robust and proactive role. The United Nations didn't ask for anybody. They asked for somebody who was familiar with the people, somebody who had that intimacy with the people, somebody whose name was a household name, somebody who, when they speak, indeed the young people were willing to put down their guns. That was the person they was looking for. They were not looking for Marcelli. They were not looking for all the people there. They were looking for somebody who is inspirational, who is motivational, who carry the charisma and the zealosity to draw people closer. They were not looking for, but where was Joseph Baga? Where he found? At the United Nations. And when they turned, somebody said, where? Somebody said, where? George, where? Why? Because when they take a retrospective look at his upbringing, at his record, they get to know that Wea was a son of the people. Wea was a people driven. Wea was a Liberian driven. Wea was that inspiration to the young people in Liberia. So let's go for Wea. The United Nations, the European Union, the AU, then the African Union, OAU, Organization of African Unity, the ECOWAS, all of them said, let's go for Wea. And when they took Wea to Guthrie Plantation, they took Wea there. As soon Wea came down from the car, Wea came with a UNICEF t-shirt. As soon Wea came down When we have got down, everybody, Joe. All the little boys, all those child soldiers, all those grown-up men, all those women that were in arms, everybody was not shouting, Joe. They was not shouting, and they just say, Baka. No, all of you were not entertained. All of you were not important to the war. The global community was not looking for you because you have no connection with the people. They were looking for somebody who were connected with the ordinary people, and it was weird. It was weird. The world was looking for a need that was a household need, a need that was glued to the people, and it was weird. I don't see why you people suffer yourself. I don't see why you're running all around the place. The world knows George where. When the U.S. ambassador started looking at the United Nations, this man, everybody, this man. We are saying we have to make peace. With peace, we can build recreation centers. With peace in our country, you go back to school. When peace is there, you get power water, you get electricity, your mouth will work, your mouth will say, everybody, young person will pour out. But why? When they saw we are, you know what came to mind? Lose a player, we go. So they saw we are, they start thinking about Ayi and Barrow. When they saw we are, they start thinking about SKD. When they saw we are, they started thinking about ATS. Oh, I didn't know. Everybody putting their gun down. Me, I put my gun down. Me, I put my AK down. Those rusted, dirty, nasty AK they were killing people with, they put it down. Something that the warlords couldn't do. Something that the pastors and bishops couldn't do. Something that the world leaders failed many times to do. Something that ECOWAS couldn't do. Something that ECOWAS couldn't do. In a day, within a twinkling of an eye, a man called Weir was able to stabilize the situation. That the Weir you're talking about. That the Weir will not come and motivate young people. That the Weir will not stand and share his story. And I see you never fight for. He let to talk about himself. Why you can talk about yourself? You got nothing to talk about yourself. When you talk, people say you lie, you can steal, and you stole from the people. You corrupt. So there is nothing you can say about yourself. No, it's not weird. It's not weird. Why do you think Madame Selif? Madame Selif, all the way she was the darling daughter to the West. Why do you think Madame Selif talked to world leaders or talk to Weir? Madame Selif knew that if I don't draw this ball closer to me, I will not have a safe government. I will not be able to go through. Because this guy is a symbol of peace. Why do you think Madame Selif took the analogy from to make Weir peace ambassador? From what transpired between George Weir and the global leaders, relative disarmament in Liberia. That's where she took it from. She said, only make George Weir peace ambassador. Because Weir is the beacon of hope for this country. Madame Selif checked Weir track records. Madame Selif went back to read about George Weir. Madame Selif knew what George Weir did for peace in this country. So she said, I read up making peace ambassador. When Madame Selif made Weir peace ambassador, the first attempt Weir made was to draw Benjamin and Nibaine together. He had a reconciliatory meeting between Nibaine and Benjamin, and he succeeded. Weir. In the midst of brutality of seditions, in the midst of police under Madame Selif, going on the party headquarters of CDC, brutalizing our seditions, killing them in cold blood, George Weir still maintained the peace. You think Weir is an ordinary person? No, he is an extraordinary person. And you want Weir to talk about it? Let Joseph Baka tell people what he did, what impact he made in Kolamu, what impact he made in a town. None of you, all of you that behind Joe Baka, you're not an example. You're able to say anything. My brother able to run, he said they want run in district 17 to do district 15 to do what there? What there? I should be meeting with Telia Yuri. Oh, you think I'm joking? No. I told them they will waste their time in that district. We'll go for people, we'll put people that are away. What history can you give to people? And you want Weir to talk about it? How he sent Samuel Twain to school, he paid his car. Oh, you want to hear it? Let Joseph Baka take microphone and start talking. I send you all men to school. You will never. Baka mean a cat. Joseph Baka can't hear anybody. So who did you want to call say, I send the other person to school, I put the other person in my scholarship? Never. Joseph Baka can never do it. He mean. The woman me onyirikwa. Jo onyirikwa. When Kume say onyirikwa, he mean. Joseph Baga mean. Oh, you want we have to talk about A. When we have to talk about A, he will help people, he talk about A. Shut your mouth. You just like your pa Joe Baka. You so ungrateful like him. Where is a motivational speaker? Yesterday I was looking in the faces of young people, older folks. Oh my God, I could see them. Oh, I will tap in this guy. I will tap in what he's doing. Look, people should be willing to follow you based on your track records. Who's willing to follow Joe Baka? Joseph Baka track record so bad. Who willing to follow Joseph Baka? People threatening to follow Bia. Who willing to follow Joseph Baka? Who willing? Daniel Samuel has said that when they are talking Tabata. Who willing to follow them? Hey, Paja, we make Pia. Pia is going to stay from Bia and talk. Who know Pia where in how they call the player Butoya? Who know him in Butoya? Yahweh, you see, when we are saying these things, you're vexed. No. You're hating with passion. You're hating so much. You're praying that bad things should happen to we are never. And you're not God. And you're not God. So when you're suffering yourself, praying for bad things to happen to John Weir, you're not God. Just stop suffering yourself. Weir is not that greedy man. Weir is not that criminal that will take the country money. Yeah, I will spend it on King's FM. Let me call AB. I'll get a 50,000. Yeah, they spend the money and do it. So they can say that we are station. No. We will not do such thing. And you listen to him. I will not do such thing. I will not do such thing. Go on the Facebook. We are changing the whole dynamic. Go there. Everybody discussing we are statement yesterday. There are something we are saying that Joseph Baka was the only smart old man, even though with the hate in a heart for me. Yeah, they are running on the Facebook. So you see, one man can make the country basic. One man in we can say something, the whole nation take us down. Everywhere you go, that we are statement. Oh, we are went to King's FM. Oh, all the blockers. Everybody, they want to gain followers from we are statement. Then yesterday, for we are to come to King's FM and say, let me dedicate my alma mater. That the team bringing each year. When crewmen say, oh, just play. Eh? Java, we are the same small deal.
Some of them, they said, and I walked and I said, look, I'll take you to the hospital. He said, no, let me die.
There we are. Just imagine, someone help you so much, you can't say, my man, I need to kill your husband. No, I rather die. I won't go your money. You see the level of hate? Eh?
The only sensible person that believes that I'm an enemy, and I said, okay, let me tell you what I say, yes. That is a problem.
The only sensible man. That even though he hate me, but I said, let me tell you the husband said, yeah, me go here. That Joseph Baka, that lied, and I see you want to justify something that lie. What you want to justify? Why we are side of the truth? The only sensible person, with all the hate he get for me in his heart, with all the bad thing he get in his heart against me, I said, let me get to the hospital. He agreed. He agreed to go. That Joseph Baka. Why you get to we are? You're on Facebook. You're not telling the Laban people why Elisina coming in unstable, why water in the country up to now, no carbon water. You're not explaining it. That we are statement yesterday at King's FM that it carried the whole country. That it all around the place. We are making people basic. The Union Party folks are very lazy. Look, Joseph Baka get nothing to say to that. No, wait, but where is the experience? How Samuel do almost be for that $1 million? You look at here, Massacre. You know that here Papa talk to the late Samuel do. I they calling the former information minister Buyo. That Buyo then thought to do. Joe wanted to flog Joe Baka. You know Joe a military man. Joe wanted to put on that Omen Poyi Sake. But that they went thought to the late sergeant to the former minister there out, Buyo there. Now why? Joe pulled him out and said the old man can ski. He stole the $1 million again for the Green Revolution, the launch of the Green Revolution. He went to FPRC. For that reason, Joe Baka went all on Facebook. They deleted all the guys in their courts. I can say to Librarian, all I can say to you, WIA is an inspiration to the younger generation. WIA is an inspiration to millions of people across the world. WIA can boast of it because you can see the results. It's a seeable. WIA was able to bring back hope to young people. WIA was able to motivate people that look, what you're doing, if you are determined, if you are focused, if you keep your mindset, you can produce a result. That we are. Because we are sat on the substitute bench, many matches they refuse to go in there because they say, if you see, with all of the denigration, with all of the insult, we was confident of himself. Self-confident. He was confident of himself. He was resolute. He carried a mindset of positive thinking. He carried a mindset that, look, no matter what the people say, one day, my luck will shine. Everything got time. You know why? Because we came from inside Christendom. He understands biblical principles in line with what the old man told him that we are continuity. So the day the Pope we are on the field to play, we have started to mesmerize and do his sporting gymnastic. The coach said, what? That day boy who are kept down all on the bench for all those wine that he producing. You know why? Because of self-confidence. No matter all the insult, William was focused. He was resolute. He was determined. He was looking ahead. He was never distracted. He was not carried by the noise that the enemies, the detractors, the collaborators, the conspirators were saying against him. He kept the faith. He was going. And we are here today. He came back to his people. He said, look, what I see out there, you deserve it. There were no playground. The only place I remember that Mariah Carey told me about, that her mother was part of the merry-go-round market. That they told Toddman and the regular folks that, Lord, Thomas, we can build this place. That place was owned by a gentleman. And they used to call it merry-go-round because they had that scene and go around. It was the only place. It was where that brought sanity to young people and make them to know their worth, that they deserve the best. It was part of their human rights. Their rights to associate, their rights to enjoyment, their rights to recreation. It was where that create the enabling and pleasant atmosphere for young people. That is where you say, you might not tell people his impact in the life of people. Why Jesus said, where are the other 9? Christ took records. So we have to take down records. That is why when people speaking and Wia is on that occasion, you will see him. He will take his pen. He will jot down few things. Wia will listen. Wia will also learn from people. Wia will take down some points. He will take down some key things that people will say. He will write them down. That is why everywhere we are gathered, he got his pen before him and his notepad. He want to take down notes. So that Baka will get dark shape on his face. He went meet town chief, he get dark shape. He went meet paramount chief, he get dark shape. He went meet Chinese ambassador, he get dark shape. You will not see him writing. He got nothing to say to the people because from his upbringing, Joe Baka has no connection with people. He's not a people-driven man as compared to Will. So every Liberian understand that when you make impact in the life of people, always use your story to motivate people. Use your story. What is your story? Wia has a story, and that's why everywhere Wia went, he will tell his story. What is your story? What is Joseph Baka's story? Story to steal our money and build houses in rehab? What Joe Baka's story? You got no story. That's why everywhere you when you're not telling people something that will motivate them. No, Wia has a story. And that is why everywhere Wia went, when he talked about his story, people are motivated. He built their hope. George Weah cannot frustrate people because when he says something, it inspires people. It moves them to say, but if Weah can make it, I can make it. You see it? Why you're not inspiring people? Why you're not inspiring people? Why Joseph Baka can inspire people? When we are talking people writing down. Because what? He is a people-driven person. He came from the slum. We understand the suffering of people because he was there. Joseph Baka, no. Joseph Baka used to wear a big trouser where Barclay used to wear. Way back. Joseph Baka, his trouser used to be round tall. Our president. Now here today, he want everything. One of my papa call me, Asia is here to tell you because you're more boss. But Joseph Baka take my lane. I tell you, keep it, papa, that's your business. The number lane, are your lane. So what I can say, you see what many people are, they will be with Weah because they feel, look, people feel that working with Weah is better than working with Joe Baka. Joe Baka can motivate people. Joe Baka can give, if Joe Baka call you dog, Joe Baka will call you monkey. If Joe Baka call you Japanese, he will call you Japanese French. Joe Baka, he know how to discover people. How about that? When Baka discover you, and when you move from here, you will never pile around Weah again. When you're the next president, no one can go to the hall. When you're the next president, people can come around. All people can even go to say hello. Everybody is afraid of the man. The man me. The man stay in jail. They never let people. Nobody will go around Joseph Baka house. Because the old man means a rat. Nobody. He can inspire you. You go visit him. When he finish talking, you tell him, my dad died today, you go. He get inspirational words. No inspirational words. Joe Baka, nothing he will tell you that you'll be encouraged. Either you're moving on Joe Baka home. When you call you Kia, then you lock it. When you call you Bonsue, you lock it. When you call you Kamwe, you lock it. When you call you Nape, you lock it. But when you leave in Joseph Baka home, you will carry the either you going at Japansi or you going at the regular motivate people. Either you be bamboo. Joseph Baka, he know how to get people bad feelings. That is why you see most of his folks. I'm not talking about those good United Party folks. I'm not talking about those grateful United Party folks. I'm not talking about those ones that know good thing, that know the impact of Weah in their life, and they are appreciated. That's why they don't go on the social media to dance, to insult Weah, because they know that God used Weah to get them to where they are today. And now those ungrateful ones that sit down and they follow Joe Baka. No. So I can say to every Liberian, Weah, thank you. Thank you for coming yesterday. Thank you. And King Seven is proud. And I like what Weah said. That people thought our president, so King Seven will get everything. So they can come back to me and can say that the country money is used to give King Seven. No, I'm not that leader. And that yesterday you heard it. Many of you will say that he can't take it like King Seven. The whole president, see the station, how the station looking. We had cleared the air yesterday. Oh, our president, so you want them to take the country money and give it to ABD. Is that what you wanted? No. Weah will not go that route. Weah will not go that route. That is why when we are moving, you see people. He's a people-driven man. He is a people carrier. He is a carrier. That's what they're talking about America, George Bush, and 0.4 carrier. No, Weah is the original carrier. He is a people carrier. The other carrier in a small airplane they can carry, but Weah will carry people. When we are moving, you see fleets of vehicles. People are moving. He is a people carrier. Who Joseph Baka carry? Who following Baka? Who following him? Those I-7, those greeter gods, those desperados. No. Every time we will motivate his people, the people are hopeful. Because Weah is that person that, look, The reason why I am kind to people is because God is kind to me. And because I am kind to people, God will always be kind to me. There is nothing that we will say you will leave God outside. You will leave God out of it. There is nothing that we will say you will let go God. No. So you can see, you think what we are building this church here, right? We are not building for money making. No. We are even building this church because you want to raise offering. No. We are even building this church because you wanted to say we are building here. No. It was a mandate. Now, why were you saying something we can be ready? It was a mandate from his late grandmother. A mandate. That is why we bring Pastor Baku to the station. So that Baku can explain about we are late grandmother. And tell you why you see we are building this church today called Focket Crown. Get out there, Family Fellowship Church. I will bring Pastor Baku. So that he will give you the historicity. He will give you in totality, into depth. The genesis unto the exodus of what brought Fokekron Church. Because we are late grandmother said to him, we are. She followed scripture, said, read the vision, make it plain, so that they may run that read the vision. Though it may tarry, but it will come to light. Read it, let that vision continue. She said, we are. Whatever I started doing, praying for people and blessing people and helping people, I was a prayer warrior and also a humanitarian. Let continuity be. What I have started, let it not die. Let it continue. Let what I have started, let it not die. When the woman said that word to we knew that the woman was telling him, this thing about me praying for people, bringing people together for us to intercede, for us to have intercessory gathering. Let it continue. That is where we realized the woman wanted this thing to continue. And he said, I will pull down a church, and that church will be a family fellowship church. The family is not only the Weas. The families could be the Tambas. The families could be the Tewats. The families could be the Tanapolis. The families could be the Duklets. The families could be the Brakas. The families could be the Salibs. It could be the Taylors. He said the their family fellowship church. A conglomerations of people from all walks of life. Despite their geography, political affiliations, religious creed. Yeah, he said come together. That's why you see we are called the church here in continuity, because he kept the promise of his late grandmother. We can listen. We can hear when people talking. When people are saying things, we are hearing. When Joseph Baka where people will listen to him. Nobody wants to listen to the man. Nobody wants to listen to that. If you go to Joseph Baka Hall, if you turn to door, you will turn to pig. If you turn to ragoon, you will turn to chimpanzee. Just get ready. Just remember that he will tell your back, and then he will come and say, the metaphor. He was speaking metaphorically. The metaphor. You will see all the people there who left cursing will now want to justify Joseph Baka action. The metaphor. The 444. The man was speaking. The party was speaking. You call people dog. You call your citizen dog. Look, Joseph Baka can give people bad feeling because he mean. He want nobody to go to hell. Go to their house now. People dead. People dead. Go to their place. Even the community dweller, the goodness on the fence can hit them outside. The goodness. Why? Because we are saying, as much God is kind to me, I will be kind to people. And as much I am kind to people, God will be kind to me. What kind of man is we? What kind of man is he? Where is he getting this inspiration from? Where is he getting? Because we are listening to leaders. We are listening to people. We will hear the ordinary people. He will tap into them. He will listen to the old folks. He will take the wisdom. We will take up time to read the Bible. He will go through scripture. He will drag down page. He will read Proverbs and sign. Why Baka is not inspiring the young people? Why John Baka is not saying something that will motivate somebody from Cape Man, from Bombay, from Bapolu, from Nimba, from Vancouver? He's not a motivator. Joe Baka is not an inspirational person. Joe Baka won't talk, can pour you to sleep. Joe Baka believes in giving people bad feeling because they say, "La baking." We are commit no crime. When we are say I sponsor two of them. I said Maggie, you know how Maggie can feel? You see Maggie yesterday, Nathan Oro Maggie. You see how his stomach beat now. The man lay by the tell brother. He was proud when we were talking about him. You know what it means? For we are to be talking about you that I send these people to school. No, people are proud. I said Nathan Maggie lay by yesterday. All cleaner, boy, all brother. The man lay by yesterday. Maggie. So here we are talking about his scene racking a chair. I say, hey, Magologo. Magologo, they won't let praises. He never, when we are talking about him, he start racking. I say, hey, oh, wow. Oh, brother, you see your stomach, he never. I say, Maggie, yeah. No, these guys can feel proud when we are is telling them that, look, boss here is a product of our handwork. Boss here is a product of the good things that God wanted us to do. Look, you know what I mean? For Donald Trump to be telling you that, look at Donald Trump shaking with we are some shaking him, all you some of the real, you're proud of the real. You know how proud we are was for his son to shake the hand of the one leader, for Donald Trump, for him to shake Timothy we are him. John we are proud as a father. You know, you feel good. Yeah, man, your son shaking the hand of the world leader. We are is proud. Because when Donald Trump asks him, who's your dad? Oh, my dad is George Weah. Oh, George Weah. He's proud. That's fucking happy. That's fucking happy. And only people like, you see all the guys around here that we will mention their name, send them to school, and they are happy because they appreciate his assistance. They appreciate his good heart. They're not a show bucker. No. All the guys, we are impacted them. They can no matter what they say about we are deep down in their heart, they know that we are deserve appreciation. Whether we are one that you can't brag about. You how we are, all these things will pass. And we all will die someday. You how we are yesterday. When we are sometimes I wonder that whether it is in your Marker, in your Gabriel, or Comrade Peters, or Comrade Jones, and the Hebrew boys, and the one can really talk to we are in town when he's sleeping. Because we will just speak out the things that it looks so supernatural. And I'm wondering what kind of man is we are? Where is he coming from? What is it about this guy? I was telling somebody in my ear of me, I will tell you here. And I will go 3 days fast and pray and let the Lord tell me what is it about we are. What is it about we are? Let Angel Michael and Angel Gabriel explain to me and let me tell me what is it about we are. There is something about this man that nobody understands. No. We are talking, nobody, people their dog can be full. We are talking to them. We are telling them they're cooking and working. But their host, their stomach filled just to listen to we. What kind of men want to inspire people? What kind of men that want to motivate people? And I see people that Joe Back and the rest of the folks, they want to say, we are going to do good. You were talking, oh yes. How do you motivate people? There are people that have impacted and taught them music. They have traveled to the States and controlling mass wire. There are people that have taught. I train people, I tell training people. There are people that came to D15 and made interest from them and have them employed. I will not talk about it. There are people that know today, they sit behind the microphone, they are able to propound because of what we did for them. We impacted them. We impacted them. You know who there? No, you're telling me now. I'm not talking. Do you know that how motivational it is for me to stay? I sit with many young people as instructor. I will be telling them, you see, we came from we came from nowhere. You know, I look for people to go teach my people. I was humble. I went for somebody. Today I'm teaching people. I'm training young people, impacting them musically. So I was not talking to motivate somebody. I'm going to shut my mouth. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. Why am I closing my mouth for? And that's what we are doing. Why you won't blame we are? Oh, you can't help you will talk about it. Who's Joseph Bagana here? If Joseph Bagana go for ball, you call for Kia. If Joseph Bagana go for running, you call for bamboo. Joseph Bagana go for, let me tell you to all our animal in the country because you won't get nobody anything. Or ministry, you won't get nobody friend. We are commit no crime. All on Facebook. We are getting boss and we are getting one. We are now you're worried. Are you worried? The whole country all the internet, all the newspaper that we are running with, you see how important this man is? When he say a word, it resonates across the nation. It goes across the country, into the towns and villages, the chiefdoms, the provinces, everywhere. Everywhere. What is about we are? I got the Universal Party folks so afraid that they can't sleep in peace. They all on Facebook last night. What about we are? Why Joseph Baga can do it? Why Joseph Baga can do it? And you worry about George Weah. We are have made his name. We are will impact people. You will continue to impact people. He's helping people. Yes, you want to talk about it because the United Party folks, many of you are ungrateful. Many of you are ungrateful like your pa Joe Baka. Many of you. So we will say, we are not saying it because he wants to exalt himself. No, we have got nothing to prove. We have got nothing to prove. It's good for people. It's not for no dividend. No. It's not in return of anything. It's not doing what he continues to do because he anticipates something from people. No, he's blessed. He's established. All we want to see is that the young generation will understand life and know what it takes to cherish people who are impacting your life. Why is it important to appreciate? Why is it good to say thank you? Why is it good to tell God thank you? And you see, we are somebody that we want to know. We are not looking for anything in return. God bless it. It is the truth. Joseph Baga was the only sensible papi. With all the hate in the heart of we are, he said, I will not die. If you die, you die. But me, therefore I hate we are, but I will take the offer. That is how many of us behave. That is how many of you behave. You hate people when you eat their food. You hate people, you take their money. You hate people, you still take something and you go to talk about them. Forgetting the Lord are careful. And that's why giving Joseph Baga hard time. Because he we are careful. He is belly. And that is why hating the one giving him hard time. You think Joseph Baga know he is spirit that he's not at peace with himself. He's aware. How to go make peace with we are? Isn't that we are go call Baga? Call him to do what? Somebody who we are took phone and call you. Say congratulations. You failed to return it. We have won the election. He drove from his house, your neighbor. We have a force to go to Joseph Baga house. We have a force. We have drove from his house, took his work. We are just didn't go to Baga with empty hand because we are understand tradition. We are a spiritual mandate. You know why? When the wise men went to see Jesus, they didn't go with empty hand. So we are. We will always take biblical principles and practicalize it for a dividend. We are going to Joseph Baga. He didn't go with empty hand. He carried gift. He was going to Baga. He carried gift to Joseph Baga house. To say, Babe, I won the election, but I don't win. Bring your people that way, but I brought you the token. Because you will always take his understanding from biblical illustration. We are pick up food and call Joseph Baga in the absence of the pronouncement and say, Babe, congratulations, Mr. President. How many times Joseph Baga pick up food to call we are? He called us peace from we are. You want we are to go baking? You want we are to go to a feast to say, let me eat the crumbs on your table? That's been wicked. That is cruel. How many of you telling him? Joseph Baga is not a unifier. He divided the country. He brought hate among people. Joseph Baga made a sedition somewhere to work in, they shut their mouth. Nobody want to talk about we have to working place because you scared you go to somebody who go tell the boss man and they will sack you. So everybody go to work now themselves. Everybody shut their mouth. It's even more dangerous for United Party because those seditions around now, they're not talking. They are very stratified. All of them are tend to go. But in the midst of boldness, they are all planning. They are planning the real something. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody free. Why honor we are? You are working for we are. People are going to United Party meeting. We are not asking questions. They were in ministerial position. They were going for United Party executive meeting. We are didn't sack them because we are was tolerant. We are was not concerned of your political affiliation. He was concerned about your worth. Why you brought on the table to impact the country, to impact its people. We was not concerned whether you're a United Party, you're an ANC. No. And that's why more people feel more relaxed to work with we are. Because we have tolerated everybody, including people who saw him as an enemy. Not you see them as enemy. No. When they went Nima, they kept calling us, now you get Prophet Kisa, I want to take a picture with you. We have said, no problem. He thought that we was going to deny him because he insulted we are man. He caused we are said. We are said, no, I will take a picture with you. And Prophet Kisa said, I asked for a photo and we are agreed. The same way you can call him. Today, you can't face the medicine. He drank the medicine came. That metaphor. Figure. Eh? He drank your own medicine and you see the result. You see the result. So that's the difference between Bwaka and Wia. The difference between seditious and United Partisans. There are many United seditious that pay United Party people children school fees. I'm a witness. They pay money to me, they send money to me, they pay their children, pay those children school fees. They pay rented for United Party folks. You know what they say to me? Israel, all these people are Liberians. And you can win them over to Wia camp. So we help all of them. How about the United Party folks winning the sedition? No. They all around looking for sedition. Oh, that's easy. That we are to the party because of hate. You can't blame them because the man who is heading them, Joe Baka, is ungrateful and he will always go after people even if they hurt him. So you go about you say anything you want to say about we are. But the thing we are saying that the truth. You want to help somebody say that we are what help me? Let me die. You will die. How can you be so hateful until you die? You get zero. You get $5 to care outside the hospital. All the way you cause we are man. All the way you insulted we are. Eh? Then we are say you cost me but I won't carry you to the hospital. Then you ask your wife, who that we are? I'm every time you will die. You wanted we have to call me? No. No. If we are want to help you, you say no, let me die, and your business, you will die. But Joseph Baga was the only sensible, ungrateful man. Sensible, ungrateful papi. Sensible but wicked old man who said, I hate the ball. I don't want to see the ball, but I will not die. I will go. Therefore, I hate it. I will go. That wickedness to the highest level, ungratefulness to the higher peak. And somebody think that we should not say it. We should not talk about people he hurt. Who's the really peer here? Why they don't all on Facebook with small Clarence? He passing around, he pay children school fee. No, do it to your own on Facebook. Ungrateful group of people. Well, let me open. Let me get the phone and open the telephone lines for you. What the phone? What the guy will put the women line? I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me find the phone quickly. Open the. Then I'll open the telephone lines. I want the women line here. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so now open the telephone lines on 077-223-077-223-9933, 077-223-9933, 0778. Oh, the number of you, yeah, okay. Will. Okay, let me take this person. Good morning. Yeah, hello.
Well, it is a something, man. That's the fact.
Let me hear your name, man. Please call your name. Where are you calling from?
You're Robert.
Okay, Robert, let's hear you.
Calling from opposite the EDK Barrett.
Okay, sir.
You know, sometimes I can say that thing. I've been wondering. I said, even if President, former President, we are not winning election. but with the attitude that they have carry on against we are. Will the other party give them forgiving or not receiving to him? How he will feel that when he comes from power, then somebody said, don't lay on it everywhere. Patrick was somehow we all over or Guinea or wherever. Or Westland, they may have taken the food and cool we are still on song. All this may happen, I will not around, I think we're going to hear something from them. But that woman keep it to his chest. He keep it to his chest. And it's to say, man, never one day. I mean, can you imagine? They may say, oh, power, you ain't here, remember, so they take work, they win. He go to you, to your house, with gift. Hey, man, that's different, man. He go to your house with gift. You one day look in his face and say, brother, thank you. We are all Nigerians in that together. Yeah. You want to tell me that last year we talking about true. You want to tell me that today, even me right here at the day I see president, we are enjoying and to the public sitting together lecturing. I know not just the lecture, another lecture will be lecturing something ever like you. I would be too happy. I would be too happy, bro. But the old man can't empower, he can't let real enemy to this man. And you can't do things like that. You can't do that in yourself, God. God said you see so he hates some people like. Yeah. That's why he said, thank you in everything I do. But the woman, I don't know the people business you are in, I understand. Oh, the lawyer.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Thank you so kindly. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Good morning.
And let me say good morning to those who follow me in the show. Yes, this is Hussein. My name is Hussein Kel. I called you this morning from the Kel compound in Caldwell. Welcome back on the show. And we are happy that you people have, reappeared on the airwaves. So I listened to the comment on the former president. Ezra, we are all Nigerians, and we also disagree on fundamental policy issues. So permitting to respectfully disagree on the analysis made by the former president, which of course he is a Christian man, and you also read the Bible and understand well that what the left or right hand does, the other hand should not know about. But we know people have their own political feelings towards those different issues. No, Israel, if you are a journalist and you disagree with the fundamental or the policies of this government, it doesn't necessarily mean you hate President Baka, but there are fundamental differences and policy differences. So if journalists have fundamental differences with the former president, I don't think you should even go, mentioning some of them.
Why you think so? If Kula for Finance said at the executive mansion and said they will give first preference for those who supported the general. Wait. My man, give me a chance. You will see. You never parliament that way. You want to talk about why we are talking about the journalists. Why Kula for Finance to the executive mansion? Why she said that they will give first preference to those journalists that supported Baka?
So I was not there, and
but what I'm telling you now, they're not going to justify anything. Why?
That's so be drawn for that. So this is the point I'm making. And for me, I have a record that I never one day and would never want to sort of a leader, even though people drop that in their own capacity, but they have a negative reflection on the country. You understand? So even we that disagree and have the guts, the courage to even listen and tune in on this show, meaning we love our country and we ought to see that what got better. So, Israel, the former president, everybody know him to be a peace outcome, everybody know him to be a peaceful man, but recent comment coming from him, Israel does not represent of recent.
Which recent comment?
So he said that there are a lot of enemies he made, even some of them were lying as sick bad and even went to them to help them take an hotel with you. They said, no, we prefer dying.
Yeah.
The only person he recognized that had a little understanding was the very first president, Joseph Kwada, who said that is proper. So, there's no Asian man.
So that la, Azu, that la.
You wanted you wanted is allowed.
But I mean, you are Muslim, my brother. You are Muslim.
Yeah.
The Quran, in the Quran, the issue about being ungrateful is it mentioned there?
So it is never, because God Himself, Allah is not ungrateful God.
Okay.
He said, I am a just God. So then the question goes back to what become of the Troll family after all the days of one person we have?
The Doe family?
Yes.
Why we are there against them? We are there nothing. I Joseph Baga told the name, we are put in the hospital and move it from there. In remembrance of Doe. They're not gonna give me hard time, but thank you, God. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chief. Let's hear you.
Thank you. So I call for District 6. And my name is Lawson. I got this audacious question.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me say thank you for the show this morning. You know, some of us were not flabbergasted on the statement from the UN by the day. Because some of us stick to the information ministry who will just count on their so-called class reloaded to make instructional inappropriate, like a drastic statement. Because they feel very dying and running with the UN party. But you know what thing is that the Bible says something. You know, if you do something at the end, which of course that somebody helping you, and you are not appreciated, absolutely you are a devil. You know, people say that the past administration, President Weah, people thought President Weah was somebody who was not doing things right, because there are so evil people who think that you are going to, President Weah think that you are going to be with him at the end. Where are they? They decide to have betrayed him. They're in the Bible. They're one person who betrayed Jesus, who is Judas Iscariot. So some of us were not surprised. We really go animal farm. You know that one law they say that animals are not our laws sort of thing, they are saying animals should not eat animals, you are really do all that kind of thing. But I would say thank you for all the statements. And I always say thank you to the kids as a family.
Okay.
When you guys come to Baptist seminary to hear best of all to discuss issues like to transform in our country. You see, people say, you know that person we are going to those people. Because people who insulted we are where are they now? Some of the stop this. Some of the in this they are not they are local or lawmaker. You see? So I think that one continue to beat the guy. You see? Some of the guys want to be Baka, which of course they didn't substantiate what they say. So they should be the one to be very different for the issue of the essential issues.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you, my brother.
Thank you, my chief. Thank you so kindly. I think the women line, I try to activate it here. The women line is on. So, sorry, I was trying to get the phone off on the other side for the women. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, this is Sabakia Zulu calling from the old road. I'm so happy to hear my picture this morning.
Okay.
Oh, I was at the program yesterday.
Good.
So Easter and see this man, I get so happy. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell you thank you and tell all of you guys thank you by sending by George Weah. And God will continue to bless you people. God will guide you people. Every step you people take, God will guide you in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so kindly. So the women line is also on, so that our women can also participate. That's 07779800375. The women line. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
Who made us decision? Remember, concern Nigeria for justice. Thank you, Israel, for that. Thank you. But you see, those people, they shame. Because they are president ungrateful. They think our president we are ungrateful. President we are not ungrateful. They will go over and lie during the 10th year of President Weah, we are now going over to show what all he did. So, and now they told you they say that their project. So they stand around. Everything that President Weah did for people and they in this country, he will talk it. Not President Weah, not talking to they say, yeah, they're not doing anything. So now you will tell them what he are doing and what he is doing. They will be share, go ahead and do anything. They are seeing most people. They are total liars. They don't want to say. So yeah, people say anything I don't get for taking, but they get what to do. So President Weah getting no job to do right now. Let it be ready on social media and camera ahead. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. There's a women line here. Let's go to the main line. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Good morning.
Thank you, Israel. I am Spencer Mohammed, and I call from Down Coast Spoon Hill, Winktown community, and a member of Stand Liberian for Justice. Firstly, Israel, yesterday was a historical day in my life. Very elated to have seen you, your son and table, and any technical manager, and all of the gallant men and women at KFM. Want to commend you guys and appreciate you guys for that kind of unprecedented milestone achievement in the history of our media landscape of our country. Thank you. Israel, in my mind, President Weah was just to the point. Why are the guys making Papa Boy kind of mountain? Someone challenged President Weah. And President Weah has never been successful. And President Weah said, oh, you said I have not, everything that I have presided over, I have not succeeded in it. But this is my success story. A man who was suspicious, my enemy of the time, he said, stay in your heart. After 7 years, President was 12 years, he could not afford to carry himself to the hospital. Amen, who take care of. We are not talking about yourself. We know who think you are doing social boy job. We know you are a car roller and red light. We know the summer that you come from. We're talking about somebody that served as the last president for 12 years, man, we think. And the person could not afford the full medical bill. And President, we are going there. Is it not a success story? We think you are a Muslim and I am a Muslim. You know what I got so much about coming to you. Why are you defending this kind of a thing? We think, my brother, you guys are defenseless and you guys will run away like how you guys are run away. But they are commended President Weah for just highlighting one of his success stories. Thank you very much. Somebody say you have not done anything. Get the party what you have done. And that's what President Weah did yesterday. Thank you very much. May God bless us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. I'll take this person. I'll come to the Lone Star line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Morning.
You can't have this in one. We have that people for nothing. You can't be people that lie. Then what will you do? I start ramen and take them away. The fear is how I do. I thought they will thank you. I have most of the people that they another day. We're not children. I can't tell you money, their money. So say money. Say I do money. See your life. Money. Money for people. Yeah, you're showing your money. But they want it after us. Your money are proud. After I tell you, Momo, they not ever young. We are three more. I tell you money. That's all bad. Anywhere you put your hand, it will be double. Anywhere you're terrified, it will be blessed. Your whole family will be blessed. We sign it. We sign my guy. That's what I find this morning. Your thank you.
Okay.
Your thank you. Your thank you. Your thank you. Your money. So mad. Your good man.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so kindly, Ma'am Bessie. Thank you. Let me announce the numbers. The Lone Star line is 0886 304497. The main line is 077-223-9933. The women line 0777 980-375. Those are the three numbers. The WhatsApp number is not on yet. So let's see where we can. Let me take for the Lone Star line. Good morning. Morning.
And everybody, all the UPs, they know Thank you very much.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you there. Good morning. This mail line. Morning.
Thank you.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, speaking with Josh from Union Public.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, I want to tell you thank you this morning for the show. Thank you for putting the station on. First thing I want to say, President Wada, by him coming into power, the government should have been the best government ever in Nigeria. Reason being, you got two ex-presidents. You got former President Weah, you got former President Edwin Johnson. At the time we won this election, we were to call those two people on board. Former people have been working for long in government. From the seat I'm occupying now, you people occupy those seats. So what's the way forward? The government is going to be the best government ever in the history of Nigeria. But he never did that. So, you know, when you do good for somebody and the person want to pay you back, that was not happening. You served in government as past president for 12 years. Ministers in different government agencies. And you came to power. Before coming to power, you got sick. The mail fly you out of the country, treated you, and you came back. You said, I was not doing this. Which one of the presidents in Africa, like election thing, the next commission hasn't yet announced you has been up. And then went on there, they congratulated you. Which one of the presidents in Africa ever did that? So, brother, I don't know, the people that are working around you, you really got to come to respect.
Okay.
Yeah, you really got to come to respect. So this is why I get it this morning.
Thank you so kindly. Well, let me take one more there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Chief.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
My name is Sam. Just good morning, Judge. I'm calling from Jakarta. I want to use this time to welcome back the King and Senate. You know, because actually, the Americans appreciate the former president, Dr. George Debunking, for making such a clarity to the public. But I think it is necessary for the former president to reflect the minds of the Nigerians as let me be clear with you what we are saying. The former president was not wrong for making such a clarity.
Okay.
Because, let me say, what we are saying, I can do or continue to do good for you, but then you come back to do or evil. Look at all of these things. The former president are the currently wrong because he can say, all by himself, he takes upon the time to go to the home of the former president, or the president, now the former past president, just to speak to him and his family. Nobody forced him to do that. But the president came the power, he never recognized President Weah up to present. All of the things that former President George Weah did with this country, he has never considered anything. Let us look at the best issue. Yes, I'm going to see that he said it. He did that thing for President Five. But he didn't take regard that when you see that place was built for President and from the president. He stopped the former president and passed the water. He didn't get all these out when I come and make credit to the people that are did so many things for people. Not
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Good morning.
Good morning, my debut on the show. How are you?
I'm okay. Kai.
And the visually impaired and the pushing for the return of the president. We are staying here and a prime number of concern like for justice. When you guys were away, we have a growing march. We're putting ourselves under our umbrella now. So that is the need of being filtering through your airway. You know, President Boy, President, we are getting people busy. All the media that I am following right now, all they carry it narrated different way, and we have to somebody dealing with it and responding to it as it arrives. We're not going to get a chance yet. That is our mission. But we are what's clear. Somebody want to say, oh, what I say yesterday, door, and like people are door, you put the incorrect context, you didn't say so, they want to say so, you said people that are critical. All that critical international, the global, where they refer to as dog, as President Boakai. But the way I say, some like instead, even what I did for people today, so they want to see me there. And that's the truth. When you come and tell you say, all of the people that I have they brought in clapping, and I reach out to them to help. And they say, no, I'd rather die. You know, when they say to the party, but Boakai will consider me as an enemy that accepted my offer to go to hospital.
Yeah.
If Boakai not consider that I told you, me, I said, I was sitting there. I didn't monitor him allow or any important stage. So is it a lie? Boakai don't get President Weir? Is it a lie? But President Weir stayed over the election. So Boakai, he traveled for almost 2 months plus when you were on your way back to Liberia. They were discussing why the plane were in the air, whether you should use the VIP rush in or not. Did that not hit? When he arrived that day, the government deployed police, they deployed area at the airport. What for? So, up to present, our headquarters were being taken over by 500 armed policemen. They dropped it down. Since they dropped that place down, it is there. Nothing is happening there. We're hearing nothing going on. Also, you don't want to say that he didn't say Boakai see me as his enemy. He said he considered me to be his enemy. So what are we talking about here? Does that solve the problem at Guinea border? Because you running after President we are considered as the enemy, you running with it. Has that solved the problem at the border? Has that solved the problem of the water issue? You more, I think that probably every day you sit there when you talk over, when you benefited from what we left. They refer to you more and instead, let there be water and there was water. Where is the water now? Where is the water? You are not getting for pretty honest. Every price the CCC government will continuously talking about that the price that's coming from White that's just a bit water to Mauritius. It's been there for 60 plus years. We try to change it and that process is ongoing now because we are trusted that the funding for one thing, the replacement is not going on gradually. But you guys say we were unable. So you are here now today now, you are completely on a serious point. So you see who you are. Okay? It hasn't solved the problem and it's not going to solve the problem. But we're going to organize more and more program.
Okay.
So our president will speak when he speaks. He's up all day. They are confused. They are really all over. They don't know what to say. That is the truth. The only sensible person that ever considered we are is eligible, expected offer for him to go to the U.S. for treatment is Joseph Boakai. Correct. If that's true, it's up to you. You can run it. You can say what you want to say. President Weir was clear, and he's clear about it. The man are there. The evidence are there. He's going to be there to the life of people. The things people care against me. Is that not true? Who knows what the people are right yet? For a father to sit on radio station to do or come down on how he succeeded and refused to mention CDC.
we are fired, then the other places will continue to fire them before they learn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Stop talking at more kind. Thank you. Thank you for being a part. 077 0779 80375 is the women line. Let me come to the women line. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Morning. Let's hear you.
I'm taking the point for you for saying that prayer for justice.
Yeah.
Israel, you're taking yesterday. You're taking yesterday. And things so President William Israel was so happy yesterday. Things so what the world things so that I do. And he sent the king to the president and his wife. And Israel, the thing is, when men pray for you, God created another one for you. I was so happy yesterday. And Israel for the issue. For me, I knew that the other party was coming wrong with it. What was the weird thing yesterday? Israel Allah. When you do what somebody say about you, you're not talking Israel. You not what they do what somebody. So what is going to put inside you? Say Israel, you're not talking Israel. That's why I'm going to rap for me. You were talking to me. And go and what I am going to do. Is that your device? We see that again, very it's just what I hospital, what I say about evil. And then I go to school, you know, that's what no, so many people say that for job, we have best job. And then and I'm said I have a two who are you said, you know. Then I will tell you, it will be fast. Then it's just what I go quick for the right. It's on people, and then they want to let you on that. They want to say you are evil. And they don't lie. They don't want to get now. They don't know we are. They don't know what to do. What then you do that for them. They just talk and put aside the bed. They have to manage. And so that's why they put aside the bed again. So they don't want to get. Of course, everyone goes there. You guys are being resorted in bed. So the bed they put in a lot of power that yesterday. I would think I better wear that somewhere else today. Don't go and see what it's all of them. The men like yes, and that. And so I was just saying, you go and see that I was there. The men are even in the last year. Yes, please.
All right.
What was I saying? What I yesterday was first time in there, but I was saying that taking pictures. So go forward. You want to present it. And for having this something more, then you have to be party, people. That's how I get the party. That's how I want to get the that you can bring it, and then we got to bring. So I get for what I that's how I go back and tell them. Oh, when the best is they had it. Then you have to put it in fire. They put it in fire, we're ready for that. We have to put it ready for that. They do what you, they let them go food, they do what you. So food there, I don't know. It's Salah, the man, they're supposed to go for that, that's what you say, man. I'm going to do that, that's what you say, man. Someone does that, what you say, man, so they don't want to grant. Someone that's what you say, man, so they don't want to grant. Salah, that is what you are.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abraham.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, special you're taking yesterday. And so Abraham was sent and sent on all the stars and I don't know you sent very much yesterday the program. So good yesterday. And tell the person we are. Let me tell you, I'm a tutorial travel land fair. What's our concern as well from Johnson State? They were back. I'm a tutorial fair. Let me tell you, I will not do good for you all the time. Then you will go and humiliate me and what and disgrace me and report to me. I'm not doing nothing to be ungrateful to me. Yeah, I'm a poor mama. I'm not a cow. Let me tell you, then I live on that flesh. He can bring away water, can bring a little bit of the same brother in you, I say brother in you, the same city you there, I say city again. I'm not different for you. Listen to me. They say I'm not different for you. Couldn't set me here by saying age. Because it's better they will start, making the same cable, president, we told us for we have never again, that's it. Yes, I don't matter in the serious money, talking Salata, Jelena Pian, the school, the number, that was one place to go to the Torah, which was going to go to the Torah. They forget one, the Torah, and in charge of the year. When you go take the name of the Torah, they get after they took the exactly as well. And the last people that say they can't let's do the thing. What is their experience? They forget about what they're doing, they won't say that I kept
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so kindly, Mama. Let's go to the mail line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Bob for your dedication to your nation.
Thank you.
This is the voice of Timothy Willie.
Okay.
I represent the Concern as well for Justice and the Secretary General as a matter of fact. Here is the thing. You know, Nigeria, I'm calling all Nigeria, including the journalists and everybody in the media space. We should not be bullied by the guys from the party. These guys are doing new things. They are doing taboo. They are causing taboo in society. But then when small things happen, they will try to bring that kind of way they bully everybody like the worst thing has been done. I just feel sorry for the Honorable Remy, you know, in the past we said that he didn't compromise. I don't know why he candidate there or Remy or so. Christopher Towe. Christopher Towe just at the church yesterday calling for synergy or nationwide synergy. People should reconcile the country. They left money from everybody and grab or another leader from another popular or opposition political party. Somebody get all kind of derogatory remarks in the nose of the strap, another or leader of another group. That's not good. So I think hearing people, these people are doing things like they can't roll back home. So forget about your idea of how you call it opposition, unity, or even ruling party or Latino coming to reconcile. Because they are not people who can reconcile this country. They are lost their moral authority to reconcile the country. They are slavery to those people you reconcile or warrior. You gotta capitulate, or even capitulate, you gotta go, you gotta bow down. People are arrogant, they cannot bow down. So therefore, there is no, what is my fault, no reconciliation. Look, I tell the former president, thank you very much. But he said so, one thing I want you to do. I know the nation cannot make it so I know you reconcile it. But I want the former president to list all these people who took counsel for him, who got benefit for him, who benefited enough, and they are saying that they bad money, and they are doing all kind of what's the end of persecution. We want a law-less people getting reminded that look, when you take from somebody, when somebody gives to you, they know how you can give back. Don't pay you over food. Let me just conclude by saying this. Here, there's a law of reciprocity. The law on the root of reciprocity states that for every good, there must be a good in return for every good. But if you go against the law of reciprocity, or you go against the law of action neutral, which says to every action there is a counter reaction, they will come for you. So, Mr. President, you know this money because my president, I want you to just do that law listening to some to remind them. Anytime that car will say, oh, your puppet master live, the benefit that you made for them there when you're in school, they can pay school fee. They are lawyer yet. You pay a lawyer fee when you're in the law school. So, we want that. Please, Mr. President, hear me. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, my dear brother. Thank you. Good morning. Okay.
Good morning,
I'm okay. Go ahead.
I want to thank God for his program power in the air. I want to thank you to the freedom family for telling me a gap when you were off. Yeah, the issue of the statement of President, we have to compare all this program yesterday. I just every day on the show this morning. Yeah, so thank you. The God that we say, we all say, when he does good for you and you refuse to recognize him, he's so many times told the Israelites and he called them for teachers and he did so many things that were manner and all of things. Yes, they are rejecting him. So many times he said it in the Bible. So if anybody does good for you, it's good to recognize the good as good. You want to say that bad, but just recognize it. So for the person who says that not good, so if they do good for somebody and they refuse to recognize it, I can tell them I have done good for you. So that is not only the reason of you. When Jesus said that they recognize, I think what they were asking, so I don't go to the recognize that I don't do it. So many references are there. So thank you for the show.
Thank you so kindly, my dear brother. Thank you to the other line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm just begin second dispensation of 11.
Okay.
Thank you for our station. We are not waiting for those things. Thank you. And but anyway, those military partisans, even the teachings of people in the community, they can be let to lie, and they can give a fact and start talking lie. And people know very well that when you talk for somebody, when you talk, that's a crime. That person come on and tell us who you are, that's who your whole life. Now, why they let the person present to you as the media person that's not in like Europe. Talker is mean, all the talkers of people, they are mean, they don't get nothing to say, it is good to bless somebody. But something here, and more other thing, one guy helping people, the district no more, maybe that country was in a public people, the pay that guy to people. He's a general guy, he's a very good, he not need to pray, or he not need to come and need people and come out and say that he's good for me. I will always be good to him. I can't go against him anywhere, because he's very good to me. Somebody do good for you is a blessing. But I did not have nothing to tell. Our concern now is, then he solved the bullet issue, then I sold to a Guinea, then he solved the issue that what our concern. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you. Talk about it some few more times. Let's take your calls. 077 223 9933 0777980 304497. Let's take good morning.
Israel.
Yeah.
Israel, I mean, the simple of your people do this, Israel, let me say plenty thank you to for our station here. Israel just called to say welcome back, and we know we have come to say God bless us and bless our country like Israel. Tomorrow I will remember it. Let it talk. Thank you plenty.
Thank you so kindly, James Dole. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
By the way of the production, my name is Prince Duty City. Somebody called running staff for joking. Or Asia. You know, one thing I want to tell you, we think you are not only responsible. That why we're given always saying your time is there. So whether they are wrong or they are right, they will support you the brother. But we have to see truth to power. Thank God that God CFM is full. I'm happy today. I'm very rejoicing, but men are using your children to come on our station. The first day of we receiving you. We think that one of the ungrateful animal because you're on this brother is now ungrateful animal. We think that make it sense today. So do exactly. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Chief. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Good morning.
Good morning, God.
Morning.
This is that we're calling from Mama Boy.
Okay.
Let God bless all of you and bless the place for you and may you become great tomorrow, you and your children. Is that you know that yesterday some UP people follow me and they came there. They got their parents living around there. So they were timing. When the game start, they kill it. But you know what we kill it? They say, sing it up here. It's not easy on malaria. Only one thing remain now when the party is going to finish. Then they will know that the team, malaria will get it because they know that when the party is going to finish and they come for reopening, everybody in Liberia, I'm talking about in Ghana, Squad Man, Liberia, everybody will go there. And I thought, well, I don't know that my man this year enough for me very family. So I tell you, thank you, let God bless all of you. Thank you for me.
Okay. Thank you so kindly, CC Papian. Thank you for coming yesterday. So I call in the numbers. The WhatsApp line is not on now. Probably will come on this evening before Teacher Light comes. 077-0777-980-375. The mail line 077-223-9933 or the Lone Star line 086-304497. Good morning. Morning, let's hear you. Okay.
Yeah, you know, the thing what the United Party talking about Joe, yeah, Even the Bible said it, that the things that was after Jesus healed and said, "Oh, go show yourself to the people." And only one was able to come back to say thank you. And Jesus asked, "Where are the banner 9?" So if you do good for somebody, if there is nothing like you can do the money. And if all men are in power, the people are wicked. They are wicked all men are in power. So for that reason, they get many things to say. And what we are, yet they continue to talk. That time they was doing the talking and we are was doing the work. And now they still doing the talking and we are work. They say they are working. So they will continue to talk. I think I was so happy. Because the same time, we were in darkness, real darkness. The second part darkness of everything, then the darkness of the country, we're not hearing nothing about the country. So for that reason, I was so happy this morning. I'm really, really happy this morning. I've said so much. And 2020 now will coming for them. They must continue to be doing what they are doing. 2020 now we're ready. They don't say that they will come for the man somebody to come and register because of the hard time. Because we are suffering. So thank you.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Thank you. So those of you in the diaspora, you want to call direct, the numbers are there 086 304497 or 0777 077 Let's take this person. We are calling direct. Good morning. Sorry, the WhatsApp will be on.
Yeah, good morning, Rose.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, this is Joseph Crowley calling from New York.
Okay.
But brother, I said with you guys for the hard work you guys have done, and thank God for the president, and answer the issue. The part about it is like my brother. You see the eagle and the crow. The crow always act on the eagle, but the eagle don't waste that effort to be fighting the crow. They just fly high above the altitude and go to a level where the crow can breathe again and will fall off. So that's just to say, look, George Weah is doing the right thing. He got nothing to waste the time, the effort to be fighting on people all around the place. He's just flying way above, and they know that they don't even understand what is going on. Because the Papi himself was a kind of useless life that he had lived. When he fell on government, he saw government no existence. When you see this man after government, the man is doing great things. And it's good sometimes for the man to come out and speak out, even regarding the war. We thank God for some of those things. That he said, if I never supported any warring faction, and if anybody came up to say money against them, they use it all the warring faction, it was evil. That's why I understood for what he was saying. We never supported any warring faction. And can you imagine what he was even talking about? The only thing that was giving my great people joy was about to stop. The man said, no, FIFA, don't do this. Whatever it is, we will do it. We'll settle it. But this is what gave our people joy. And he continued the process. Look, man, we need to salute this man and give him the flower while he is alive. He may have done very well for the nation. But if I paid nothing, no contribution, and that all they got to say, they got no excuse to just throw all kind of rubbish around. Like, the little kid who's in trouble. Who's in trouble, let me tell you. You say you're from, I don't like to go there because they think it's not about Muslim and this, that. Look, even on the day, on the cross, when Jesus said that word, Eli Sabbatani, don't read the scripture. Psalm 22. Our Savior said he came to what? You read the scripture, you read Psalm 22, and it tell you, and that's the Torah that is telling you about the past. He came to fulfill. So that's not in the New Testament, that is the Torah, that's the book of Sam. But you don't know the thing, you don't know the context in which they are spoken, and you just come on and make some stupid statement. Also, ain't no you want to win, man. God bless you all, but I think we should.
Thank you so kindly, Joseph Collider from New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Jojo.
Yeah.
This is the voice of Chabu Master.
Okay.
A proud son of the concern like doing for justice. I don't know about it for that. And let me say thanks to His Excellency. Doctor, the teacher doctor, the greatest doctor, the king of kings, the Lord of, I said the king of kings, when the dog can do, whatever you say, he's doing. Today we are seeing it. I said it's all of the things about him today. We are seeing the reality. President William, I want to say thank you for everything that you do for country. I want to say thank you for love for country. This is what we call love for country. You are a two-page one. Look, let me say thanks to the prayer event, to the retreat event Sunday this morning. For everything, look, the free Sabu Rasta. People just coming to me, Sabu Rasta. Why am I the same I said, we got God's will. My Lord, I will give you my Lord. Oh, if I give you my Lord, I bet we are waiting, care of me. Trust you, we are waiting, on the kingdom. I will give you my whole life.
Sure.
I will give my whole life to pay my God. I will give you my whole life. I will give you my whole life. I will take care of me. The man that you will forever let me down. I will give you my whole life. No, but if you say it, you do it. He said, we'll relocate as a man that relocated nothing ready. If you will go in by yourself, who shall be against you? When we are in by your side, who shall be in by your side? So let me say thanks to everyone who made it successful on yesterday. I say thanks to Nigeria who said who made it great yesterday in one season. And they know that we are in 7 by 7. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so kindly. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah. Yes, Philip.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm Peter the Recast. I call from another street like in Lower Johnson. It's firstly, let me extend my kind of appreciation to you people for the hard work and the new inventions. And you put there extremely well. We are very much impressed and excited and for the job that you people are getting doing over there. And also additionally to the president, to our president, His Excellency Dr. George Manuia, and of course, and the FOC yesterday with the entire government to social collapse. You know, you see, it's the truth. It can infiltrate into the body like a needle. Now, what happening to these guys who get king brain and they get king into power and through default? And the worst of all, how will Daniel Fano, who has embryonet idea and embryonet brain, who want to be a reactive to a prominent man and a rare internationally recognized individual? You know, these guys are trying to curse on Daniel Fano. I see why he does not even grow, or even though he in government. But when you look at him appearing, he just appears dusty and very much nice. I just want to be putting more on a prominent and well-recognized international individual. Who are you? Daniel Fano. What are they doing? What have we brought? Where is the contribution to the liberal society? Joseph Walker even said he gave you a piece of joy, you don't even understand the job that you are doing. You on Facebook, raising insult and everybody in the country. A young man like you, it's a curse for you, Daniel Fano. If you cannot and rescue yourself, absolutely, you find yourself in a very difficult situation. outrage, insult, and permanent people. That's the population and disgrace for you, Daniel Sano, as a young man. You are proven to be grossly incompetent, mentally, and depleted. You are one of those that get different. And you're one of the embarrassment for this particular government. I think why the government is unfortunate and properly. Because you have a group of individuals that does not own nothing, even from A to B, nothing. You're one of those. You and your boss sitting over there collecting money. Say you put over the Ministry of Information. What kind of information you have carried on there? Nothing. You sit over there. All you know, your whole belief is your react will become a reactionary white thing. That's complete shame for you, Daniel Sando. And will deal with you on every angle. When you attack us as a physician, we don't relent. We are very much and the intellectually inclined, intellectually inclined, politically, we are inclined. And we'll continue to defeat you guys in every given society. So you need to focus on the job and the promises that you made to the Liberian people. Just like you might want to have become an embarrassment to this country. Then you took power, every sector of the Liberian society has totally disintegrated. Are you not worried how our economy has totally declined? They have gone into shambles. The purchasing power of our people has totally and the drug. These prices are totally escalated. The living condition of our people are very much deplorable. Are you not aware of that? You sit over there in your thin brain. You want and open your wide mouth, talk to anybody. Who are you? Okay. You be shame for yourself. You are a disgrace. This is what I very much disgrace. Look at our territory in Lufa. People sit here. You're there when you allow the Venezuela to come and sit our land. Are you not worried on that? Then you put your power. Go connectivity is zero. Nothing just like you put what has done for this country. Then you put your power. Nothing at all. Market structures are totally being broken down. People are living in actual poverty. Then you put your power. Why the policy you are from listed? You get the education, nothing at all. Up to now, they want to do the work at their day. That's why I said no. Why you put postpone work? This is the first time ever in the history of the Republic of Liberia for work and for 12 minutes to be taking work in June. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
All right.
You come out of reality, you can't open your big mouth.
Thank you.
And no man like you. You want to put your what you want to.
Thank you, Mr. Streetlight. Thank you. Good morning. Are you there? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning, Chief.
This Oscar Sigmund calling from Gombate.
Okay.
This Oscar Sigmund calling from Gombate.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to take this time to appreciate the station manager and the worker of the station, and also the former president for bringing the station fight from life. I want to take this time to appreciate it. We don't have much to say, but we look up to God, that God should make everything possible through the Spirit and they are reform the whole country. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, my dear brother there from Gompasset County. Thanks to D3 Radio, that's Butcher Radio 102.3 in Sino County, who's relaying the show this morning. Let's get out of time, but let's meet this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you. Okay. Oh.
I want to extend my thanks and appreciation.
Okay.
And today, so much society and
Oh.
it was disgrace to the family who is a disgrace to the society as well. You know, when some people are talking with the husband, some of them, I'm just grateful I did my state on the side. And please, to tell me the doctor lifestyle,
thank you so kindly, my dear brother. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, I'm Ali S16. We don't go back to all of you from
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to appreciate the staff and management of Intel and also myself, Dr. Steph, Dr. Josh, Manovia, for the training coming to because it was some of us seem to think everyone's very on level. Even more better there. On the issue, I think that we should be giving people that are not under credence because they're not under the people that are learning. Now, only about the people that are learning. So, you do that thing, therefore, you get ready for the punches. So, I think you should be getting.
Okay. Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Israel.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, you will do that thing and I'm only getting more to welcome on the air. On the airway.
Thank you.
I get asking when I live to the Ghana, I don't go. Ghana, I don't function. I don't go what you want me. I like the power of the number. You will not appointed to get a president. Yes, you are appointed to tell him that what your government is doing. You guys, people lie down in you, I mean, you go back there, you know that saying, go back there, bring me a giant, not to sweat this person, not personal to come on, that's very good. You are even talking on better than person. You got to stand up. I mean, some of you don't want to take you on the business, I will tell you something that you never forget. Well, thank you for coming down the air, my brother.
Okay.
And this time, for all now, when it's something I do with people to step for that. Instead of behind that, I didn't want to be getting people. But we come to bring it to say that some of the land that is looking to thank you for approving the time.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you so kindly there. Lisa, try to squeeze. We're just out of time. But let me just take two more questions and I'll go. Good morning.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My name is I want to use this time to say kudos to the myself and staff of Team Stephen. I come on there and we actually got proposal within our country. The angle of the marriage coalition for democratic change. I would prove where the help on this platform. So like I don't want to waste my time on one person or one little or no data channel. Because as a concerned, I reflect to him, I've invested nothing record. So I will not waste my time on a data channel. So I want to say kudos to the vice and staff of this. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, my brother. All time is of the essence. What time has got all of us onto this edition of the program, Talk About It. Let me say thanks to all of our callers. Thank you so kindly for your comment, suggestions, and recommendation. The way forward on our best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. Those of you in Radio Land, thank you for your listening role. We'll talk about it. Return tomorrow, same time, same station. To our online viewers, those of you in the diaspora, thank you so kindly. We appreciate you, and we're happy that we all can again have a conversation. I want to say a big thank you to those of you that are following us across the country. Butcher Radio 102.3 in Sano County. Our people in Grand Crew, in Grand Judah, in River G. Thanks so kindly for following. My name is Ezra Ball. We are CA. I'll catch you tomorrow. God's willing. Bye-bye.